Welcome to EquinEdge Live. I'm Scotty McKeever, and we've got a special show for you today. We've been just on fire lately, but we continue the Golden Hour series from Santa Anita and Golden Gate Fields. So if you're not familiar with the Golden Hour Pick 4 and Daily Double, it starts today in race number 8 from Santa Anita Park. The Golden Gate Pick 4 goes to Golden Gate Fields, then goes back to Santa Anita race number 9, and then finishes off at Golden Gate Fields. It's a 15% takeout, and it all happens in about 45 minutes. Also, I'll have my best bet. I've got a really good best bet of the day. It's not the morning line favorite, not even close. So looking forward to that. What else? Oh, Golden Gate Fields, top EquinEdge pick. That thing is hitting right now. 9 wins in the last 16 races, so you might want to take a look at that at Golden Gate Fields. I will also show you how to use the EquinEdge morning line against the odds makers morning line and show you how you can take advantage of overlays and underlays. All right. So the best bet will come, I think, in a few hours from now, and it will be part of the late pick 5 or late pick 4 at Santa Anita Park. I'm Scotty McKeever. I am in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 29 floors high, facing the Atlantic Ocean. Hello, Joe, Chuck, Scott, Jonathan. What's up, everybody? Gary in the house. Alan. Guys ready to go today? I hope we can stay hot. We've been on fire of late. And, as I was handicapping this morning, I thought, man, this EquinEdge morning line is so good. What's the best way to utilize it? So we'll talk about that as well. But we do have Golden Gate Fields, and we do have live racing for you as well. You can see Golden Gate Fields there. Got 1 minute before the race. And let's take a look. I did handicap that. I handicapped most of the races today. Most of the races. I like the 3-horse who's 6-5 dress rehearsal. Bobby, hello. Yeah, we had Santa Anita, or not Santa Anita, but Golden Gate Fields had a lot of rain. There was some thunder. It's stopped raining now, but I know the track is muddy. We're not covering anything at Golden Gate Fields or at Gulfstream Park. I think the last race just took off anyway, so we won't be covering that. But emailed horses, one just popped up for race number 4 at Santa Anita Park, so we'll talk about that. I do like the 3 dress rehearsal an awful lot. That was a really impressive performance in her first start, and I think a repeat of that wins this race going away. I think she might even have a little bit of talent. Okay, so good afternoon, John. Leah, what's going on? So 7-5 right now in dress rehearsal. I like this horse better than Miss Union. There's a lot of speed. O'Neill's Legacy is going to probably show some speed from the rail. And I watched that. It was okay. It was okay. When you're looking at overlays and underlays, here's an example. The 4-horse 11-1 right now from a 5-1 odds makers morning line. We had it 8-1. So, and I'm going to talk about this the entire show. Since overlays only win 20% of the time, and we're predicting in the EquinEdge morning line, and we are way more accurate than most of the odds makers, the morning line odds makers, that means that the 4-horse would be an overlay. Now, I know it's the EquinEdge long shot, but it's only a 6-horse field, and it has to have a long shot. But so the chance of this horse winning is really low, considering it's 11-1, and that was predicted by the EquinEdge long shot. So in your horizontals, you wouldn't even use a horse like this, right? But then you have this Tis a Tiger, who I think this horse is going to be in the money for sure, going to finish up. I think the 4 will stop. I think the 5-1 might stop. I think the 3 is going to win for fun. 6 will probably get up for second. That was what I was thinking, how the race might play off. And let's take a look. They're at the gate. And let's see what happens. What's up, Rodney?
This one's for Barry, coming up to post position number 2.
What's up, Dan?
To the gate. Dress rehearsal.
Matt Dinnerman's going to have the call here of race number 3. Another fun day of racing here on the Golden Hour series. So we're going to have some fun. Feel free to ask any questions. I think this 3-horse is the real deal. We'll see what happens.
To load in Miss Union.
3-6. Come on, 3-6. I think the 6 is going to be second or third.
And after
I'm hoping the 1 and the 5 stop, and I don't really care for the 4.
O'Neill's Legacy is it. 'Tis a tiger
Let's keep it rolling.
to round out the field. She goes in as well. We're ready to go. And Lara off. Miss Union rockets out of post position number 5. O'Neill's Legacy quarter horse down to the gate to get forward position. And those two sprint down the backside. Miss Union a little bit quicker than O'Neill's Legacy, who keeps up with her. They get in a speed duel and they absolutely fly.
That's exactly what we were hoping for.
Streak past the half mile pole.
It's exactly what we were hoping for.
Dress rehearsal, who's very content to sit off this wicked fast pace. Skymaker finds herself between horses. 'Tis a Tiger with that duo 3 deep in a gap of 2.5 to this one's for Mary off the very fast pace. Miss Union tries to get a breather. O'Neill's Legacy kicks on with it, leads a length and a quarter around the turn. Miss Union is second. The rest of the fielders starting to gain ground now. Dress rehearsal shaken up in third. Now swings into the 3 path off the turn. Skymaker following her far outside. 'Tis a Tiger down the stretch. The top pair getting a little bit tired here. Dress rehearsal is coming on the far outside. She kicks it into top gear now. Miss Union trying to repel that challenge, and those two are kicking on together. Dress rehearsal on the outside. Miss Union is inside. Dress rehearsal bears down, takes the lead late. Dress rehearsal 2
3, 5, 4, 6 made a run, just could not get up there. I'll tell you, 3 did not win like I thought it would win, but it got the win at 8-5. So that's a good start. That 6 horse ran a good race, but had to settle for 4th. And I tell you what, the one broke slow and rushed up, ran a pretty good race. And the 5 horse,
photo finish.
yeah, 5-4. EquinEdge long shot at 12-1. Ran pretty good as well.
Photo result has been posted,
but
and the race is declared.
Hey, Keith, good to have you. 3-1, 8-5. 5 goes off as your favorite. So that's a good start there at Golden Gate Fields. Would have been better if the 6 would have come in second, but that's a good start. All right. So the money bag signals a long shot, a price play. So if you were to come over here to the price plays, you can see here, like Sports Fan is 6-1 on the live odds right now over at Oaklawn Park with 18 minutes to go for race number 9. If you click on it, you'll see a money bag right there, Grand Design. And the horse, not only is it a price play, but it's also the top pace number by far. And there's a lot of horses that seem to need the lead. So it looks like it could take them a long way. It also has the top GSR. So I would think that Grand Design is going to be, I didn't even see that, the 4 horse, the 10 horse, and maybe this 10 runs good as well. I saw 3 price plays one time. They came in first, second, and third. And I think the trifecta paid like $10,000 or something like that. So, you know, you might want to do like a 4, 10, 4, 9, 10 exacta box, something like that. That would still pay good, considering the 9 horses 9-1, the 10 horses 9-1, and well, hold on here. I don't know what the live odds are. I don't think race 8 is finished yet. That's why. No. Okay. So, anyways, but that's an example. What's up, Greg? Today's going to be a good day. Yeah. My man, Brady, what's going on? You're live to the 5 in the finale at Gulfstream Park. To what? For what? Number 5, GP. Let's see here. A first-time starter for Larry Ravelli. 21%. The pick 3, 260 times. What's up, Alex? I hope so. We're just, you know, all you can do is take the races as they come, right? That's all you can do. And then we're going to do that. So, all right, we got Santa Anita Park, race number 4 coming up. And good effort by the 3 over at Golden Gate Fields. Good enough to get that win. All right. So this is one of the races I covered a lot of horses, but this is one of the races I didn't. You got to take the races as they come. So in race number 4, you have the 2, 3, 4, 6, Joe. Two, 3, 4, 6, and in race 5, 1, 4, 5. All right, let's see how you've done so far. You got the even money favorite there. 12-20 horse, the EquinEdge long shot there. That was good. All right, some horses have popped up at Gulfstream Park, race number 10. 2 horses popped up. At Golden Gate Fields, race 4, another horse popped up. So we'll look at those in a second. I can tell you it's not over at Gulfstream Park. It's not Brady's 5 that popped up. Golden Gate Fields, we'll talk about that. And here in race number 4 at Santa Anita, the 6 horse popped up, who's the top pace number. And Joe does have that horse. Wait, hold on here. No, that's race 2, excuse me. You got the 4 horse 1280. Oh, you're looking pretty good so far, Joe. All right, so Bold Voyager popped up. Now let's see what's going on. Oh, big drop in class. Big drop in class. Hey, Nathan. So Bold Voyager. So if you like this horse, oh, okay. Well, Greg likes the 6 horse. Well, yeah, this horse just popped up with the email algorithm. So let's take a closer look at this race. So, man, they're popping up fast today. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I think that like milers also that show speed do well at 7 furlongs usually. So here's what I see with the 3 horse. It seems to need to be near the lead to win. You see that? It doesn't run good when it doesn't get near the lead. It's dropping class here, and it's going to most likely get the lead. But it's not that much faster than the 2 horse, but the jockey on the 2 might not know. So this guy might not know that this, because the horse has rated some before, not a lot. Well, actually, it did rate in the last race, didn't it? But that was going 5 furlongs. So three could get an easy lead. They could leave this horse alone up front, dropping in class, showed speed, cutting back to 7 furlongs, and it looked like it won its only start at 7 furlongs. By 4 lengths it did. So 3 could be very, very tough. Very, very tough. All right, let's see. This email is blowing up. Hey, Loloy, how are you? Okay. Sometimes, always, 27%. After yesterday, I like Pratt on a couple of horses today. I really like my best bet today as well. Oh, your email is not working? So Nominers to Lifetime here, lost that, then comes over here in the 6,250 over at Los Alamitos, and now is jumping up in class big time. And, well, maybe that race was tougher than it looks because the SOR here is a 44. By the way, too, we have a new SOR, an upgraded one that's going to be released here in about a week. So I'm really excited about that. I've been testing it over the last 3 days, and it only literally took me a day to realize that the thing was way better than what we currently have. So looking forward to that. These algorithms are being improved constantly. So we're trying to better each one of them. But yeah, it's more accurate on the handy view side of it. Not this one is the SOR here on the top for current race is good. On the dashboard, it's the same one. And we've now applied it to the handy view past performances. The one horse here, Lightning Fast. Anita's horse has not run, but then this group is like that. So in a race like, I really do like I'm liking the 3 unless the 2 tries to go and pushes it, but we won't know. And the 2 is not going to win this race, I don't believe, but it could affect the 3 and the outcome. So look at this horse. This 5 horse is the EquinEdge long shot, 19-1, and it barely won and got up. And that was against a 36 SOR group. I mean, this is a much tougher race. It always tries, though. I'm not going to be surprised if the horse gets in. Yes. Yep. It will be before the NHC, Robert. It might even be by tomorrow. I have to confirm with John, but see, a lot of these horses, they have some speed, but they probably won't send. This horse broke its maiden, and a lot of times when these horses break their maiden, they really improve afterwards. I want to look here real quickly at our staging site. This is a link feature. I think I showed it to you guys yesterday a little bit. And Santa Anita, let's see here. How much time do we have before race number 4? Oh, they're going to go on the gate, aren't they? Okay.
Yeah, at Santa Anita. Rode this horse last time to a half-length defeat.
So for me, I'm on the 3 horse. I don't, and the algorithm, the emailed algorithm pulled up the 6 horse. So, and the 6 is at 2-1 right now. And this one is looks like it could probably be a little bit closer to the pace. Also, sometimes when you're struggling on a race, like I am here a little bit, you could come over here and look, and you can see that the 6 horse has been facing the strongest horses. We saw that with the 3 horse in a race at Golden Gate that looked wide open, but that horse had much the highest SOR and ended up getting the lead. So this is that kind of thing, right? And so I think the horse could be closer to the pace, draws a perfect post. What I do like too is there's really nobody on the inside that's as fast as this horse. Gerlach a little bit, but I don't know if the Gerlach's going to send. We'll see. But I would say 3 and 6 in this race. Maybe do an exacta box 3-6, and then maybe bet each one of them to win. All right, let's see here. Sorry, having a little bit of internet issues. Not too bad, but not great. Perfecto Moore, 2-1 right now. If this horse clears, it's going to be awfully tough to win. Big difference being on the lead with a horse like this, especially when it's dropping in class. I mean, this is a big drop, and it's really not facing much. And the other one, if you look here, showed some speed back in November. The other thing I do in every race is look at any changes. Have to do that. I like the card. I handicapped about probably 70% of the races. So you'll see my notes. And the ones that I handicapped, you'll know because it's got all my notes on the top right. So yeah, I wasn't able to put as much time as I did for yesterday's card, but I did a lot.
Time for the 4th.
But again, I like the 3 and 6 here.
163,000.
And I think the EquinEdge long shot could be like 3rd or 4th. That's the type of horse, if you would go all 5 or something like that. Or you would do all all 5, or you would do something like 3 with all with 5, things like that. Like you could key a horse like the 5 at 24-1. If that horse comes in 3rd or 4th, you do well. All right, let's see what happens.
And they're off. Perfecto Amor comes out running for the early lead. Bold Voyager on the far outside.
Let's see.
And Girl Action between
The jockey on the 2 sat.
Second.
And that's what we hoped. If we were backing the 3, that's what we hoped would happen.
Mongol Altai.
And the 6 was also close to the pace with the drop in class.
Onto the main track they go, and it's Perfecto Amor leading it by a half length. Gerlax is in second, another 3 back to Bold Voyager in 3rd, then Sometimes Always, Lightning Fast, and Mongol Altai. Heading toward the 3/8, Perfecto Amor, 3/4 of a length, hounded by Gerlax, who won't let him sneak away. Another 4 back to Bold Voyager in 3rd, similar margin, Sometimes Always, Mongol Altai, and Lightning Fast. 5/16 out, Perfecto Amor just ahead, Gerlax up alongside. 2 more Bold Voyager in 3rd, and then Sometimes Always. They're at the top of the stretch, and Gerlax is on the outside of Perfecto Amor, who's not done yet. Gerlax, Perfecto Amor, head and head. 2 more Bold Voyager as Gerlax takes command, coming to the 16th pole. And it's Gerlax pulling clear.
Well, the 4-horse upset the apple cart there,
Perfecto
didn't it?
Amor battling with Bold Voyager. Bold Voyager into second. Gerlax
4-6-3.
3.5 length winner. Bold Voyager.
Wow, that's a nice day.
And then between
Doug.
Lightning Fast and Sometimes Always.
4 had the perfect trip, just wasn't good enough. Or not the 4, but the 6. And the 3 had the perfect trip as well, just was not good enough. So nothing you can do about that. We handicapped that pretty good. And top 2 EquinEdge picks came in 1st and 2nd. Both horses, or the 4 was 24%. Actually, yeah, and the 3 was 27%. You got the exacta, Bobby? Nice. Again, it's going to come down to betting. Let's see the Gerlach. Won easily last time out, breaking its maiden. Comes back here and wins. It doesn't happen very often. 5% of the time these horses will come back and win. But it showed good form last time out, and maybe, Doug figured out the problem with this horse. Got a really good trip sitting behind the 3. You got that, Greg? Nice. All right, so we want to support Brady with the 5 horse, a first-time starter. 2 horses did pop up, though. The 7 and the 9 popped up here in race number 10. So we'll take a look at that. We'll show this race too. Why not? Track is wet. It stopped raining, but the track is wet. So the 9 horse looks like the speed. Has an EquinEdge morning line of 7-2, is 21%. And was claimed by a good trainer, Sarah Nagel. 19%. First time on the synthetic. And Edwin Gonzalez has been on fire, so hopefully he's going to send this horse. This is why a lot of these jockeys, they really do need to get EquinEdge so they can see how they should ride the horse. Because Edwin could get tricky here, especially from that post, but hopefully he's going to send. But we don't know. Right? Then you have the 6 horse, and you can see that when the jockey's looking at these past performances and going, hey, what do I do? How should I ride this horse? He's looking here going, I need the lead. So the 6 is sending. It's not so obvious for the jockey of the 9 horse to send the horse. But this horse is dropping from 35,000 maiden claiming down to 16. The 5 horse, Certain Hearts, is a first-time starter. And hard read, but Brady likes the horse. If I remember correctly, Brady has an in with the Larry Ravelli barn, so maybe they know something. The 7 horse is 31-1. This horse popped up, and It faced a $16,000 field over at Laurel last time out, but it looks like it was a little bit weaker. This is a 42 SOR. That was a 38. I'm curious the new SOR, what it says about that horse as far as the SOR. 38. So it was the same. Oh no, you know what? It looks like John switched over. So it looks like the SORs are accurate. They're on the site now because they weren't matched up before. 38, 44, 54. 38, 44, 54. Yeah, they're up. So the new SORs are on the site. Nice. Thank you, John. Santa Anita horse just popped up in race 5. Okay. We'll have a pick 5 as well. We'll do that after the Golden Gate Fields race number 4. We'll go straight there. At Golden Gate Fields race 4, we'll have there's a horse that popped up as well. There's a good look at Matt Dinnerman, very talented young man, really good guy too. Gave us a shout out. Gave the EquinEdge community a shout out yesterday. Thank you so much, Greg. Yeah, it's better. I tested it for 3 days, and it's way better, way more accurate. A suspicious drop would mean a horse that's dropping in class that form is really bad and not doing well. Yeah, that shout out was so cool. Live to the 145 in your pick 5, and your dad is alive to the 5 horse in race number 5. The horse that popped up on the email, Joe, was the 5. So that's good. It's very good. It doesn't hurt anyways. Doesn't guarantee anything, but it certainly doesn't hurt. That's for sure, right? Okay, the asterisk here, with the 7 horse, this popped up. The likelihood of this horse winning is not very good. Not very good because it has an asterisk. I would love for it to win because our system, our CAW is betting it. So they're not at the gate yet. We've got 60 minutes before Golden Gate. For those of you doing a ticket over at Golden Gate, race number 4, the 1 horse popped up. And what race is that? Race number 5. So we're going to do a pick 5 as well. So we're gonna get out to Golden Gate Fields because we got to do this pick 5. All right, so pick 6. All right, no, we're okay then. So I'm not going to do a pick 6, but there is some notes right there: 1, 2, and 3, and the 1 horse popped up. Lovely Colleen. You can see Wong, first time starter. These workouts are very intentional. Seems very tough. That's my note. Broke a bit slow in the first start. The 2 horse did extremely fast though. Went 21 and 3. Jockey let up down the stretch. Also, how did Dress Rehearsal do? Because this horse comes out of the same race as Dress Rehearsal, who just came back to win. So Longshot was banning horses for a long time and made a move. Should improve here. That is the 3 horse Sound of Surf. Think will be better longer, but can run some. I didn't love the 5. I think the horse can be better longer. 3 horse is pretty good. The 1 horse, the first time starter, is getting bet, and these workouts are tremendous. And the 1 horse, and then the 2 horse. The 2 was scratched, so never mind. 2 was scratched. So maybe 1, 3. 1's going to be tough. I think the 2 was probably scratched because they saw the 1 horse in there, and the 1 was going to be tough. So watch next time out. Jockey let up late. I don't like missing my notes. Like, I've got to put them in there. I want to make sure that 2 has a note since it's not running. I want to make sure it has a note. Revelli time. All right, Brady. Good luck on the 5 horse. They're at the gate. We've got the pick 6. I'm not going to do a pick 6 though over Golden Gate Fields. I will do a pick 5, both at Santa Anita Park and at Golden Gate Fields. Probably do a pick 4, depending. And I do have a best bet at Santa Anita Park. I have a horse I like a lot. Hey, Roger. I mean, I think this one horse is going to be awfully tough. I felt like the 5 would be better longer. I think at 12-1, maybe the EquinEdge long shot could get second or third. So watch for that. Maybe you do something like 1 with all with 3, and then you do a trifecta, and then you do an exacta 1-3. Oh yeah, it's fantastic. We get to stream races. That's thank you to the Stronach group. Okay, we're rooting for Brady here on the 5 horse. And the 7 and the 9 are horses that popped up on the email. 2 minutes before Golden Gate Fields. And I think it's all about the 1. So we'll go out there. We'll have time. We already handicapped that. So you know what to do over at Golden Gate Fields. And while I look at my notes, all right, go get him, Brady.
Oh, Kathleen already has 2 training victories on the day.
What's
7
up,
to 2
Steve?
action for number 5, Certain Hearts. Junior Alvarado rides for trainer Larry Ravelli. 5-1 play for number 9, Summer Beauty. It's a Sarah Nagel charge with Edwin Gonzalez riding. Live racing again on Wednesday afternoon. First race post Wednesday is 12:30. Late money for 5, Certain Hearts, now 5-2. So it's all about the 5 and 6 here, according to the wagering fans. Summer Beauty stepping into line, Certain Hearts in the black colors of Carolyn Wilson. And that leaves Crystal Lagoon to complete the line. Crystal Lagoon, jockey Mario Fuentes will complete the field.
We'll look at race number 7 when we do the pick 5. All right, they're loading in the 10
Riders
horse
off
without the
Crystal
jockey.
Lagoon.
This is fillies and mares 4 and up.
Makes her first start.
And they're making claiming
Bill Deaton.
16,000 for a purse of 23,000. They're going 5.5 furlongs on the synthetic. The thing about the synthetic, I mean, you have to be
Crystal Lagoon has
tactful
walked forward.
because
It's
it's
a
a
field
really
of 10
narrow
on the old
course.
weather at 5.5 furlongs. All set for the Sunday finale.
All right, let's see if we can get this first time starter to break good. The 5 horse for Brady. Come on.
And runners away.
Broke okay.
Level beginning. They were
Nah,
across the
nah,
course
you never
early.
like to see that.
Driving through between Bordeaux Legacy up the inside. It's 5K Kitten. Summer Beauty is away well from the high draw. Emerging
And
between
that
runners
happens
is
so
Red
many
Priestess
times with first-time
in the run to the
starters.
half-mile point. Red Priestess and Bordeaux Legacy. 2
And you
big
can tell this
long
horse
shots
can
up front.
run because
Good
look
trip
at the
here for
jockey's
Summer
on the
Beauty.
brakes
She's
right now.
3 wide, but she's in the clear and on hold. Elusive Uncaptured just behind the embattled trio. Up to 5th now is Latte Lover. Down at the rail goes Senorita Salsa. Crystal Lagoon is wide and driven. On hold behind them is Bet on Drama. Then it's a half length to the newcomer, Certain Hearts. But Summer Beauty waits no longer. Edwin Gonzalez sends her on with the task. And Summer Beauty looks strong here. She's a quarter of a mile from home.
I would
3
bet
on
this
top.
5
Everyone
back.
else
The
working
jockey's not
very hard
asking right
behind her.
now.
And Summer Beauty hasn't
I would
taken a
watch
deep
this
breath
5
yet.
next time.
Off the turn in the stretch drive. Summer Beauty pouring on the speed with a 5-length lead. Elusive
The 5's kind of running with its head up. Do you guys see that? And that's either because the jockey's choking it or it needs the lead. One of the two.
All by herself. Summer Beauty
That's
and
it.
Gonzalez win by 4. Elusive Uncaptured second. Latte Lover gets up for
Greg,
third.
you're
Ahead of
funny.
Bet on Drama and Certain Hearts to complete the high 5.
I do. When I'm at the track, I
4
look. I
and
definitely
2.
look at them. I feel like I can see them pretty well. 3-1 on the 9, and that horse won easily. The 5 horse broke slow, and you can tell the 5 can run though. Okay, let's get out to Golden Gate Fields, looking to see this first
We're
time
ready to
starter
go.
and how it runs. Hopefully, we can get a a 1-3, right?
Lovely Colleen from the inside going to the front. Jay's Angel on the outside strides forward to press the issue early. Sound of the surf right off of them in third ahead of Prey to an Angel. And Dolce Emma, who joins her at the back of the pack.
3 to 5.
6 lengths from front to
Off
back
on the
as they
one.
approach the far turn run. And the heavy favorite, the first-time starter, Lovely Colleen, has a half-length lead on long shot. Jay's Angel on the outside tries to keep up. Lovely Colleen
Come on,
opens
3.
up the lead to a length as they round the turn. Jay's
Come on,
Angel
3.
second,
Finish up.
a space of 3 to Dolce.
Finish
Emma
up.
tries to get going in the 3 path, gets closer now. Prey to
6
an
is going to
Angel
stop.
under pressure at
Come on,
fourth,
3.
and Sound of the Surf drops
Don't
down
stiff
to the
this
top of
horse.
the
Come on.
stretch. Lovely Colleen is cruising, it appears.
You never even asked the
Evan
horse.
Roman is riding her very confidently. She changes leads, opens up 2.5 lengths. Jay's Angel second. Dolce Emma on the outside third. But as they come to the 16th pole, it's Lovely Colleen on top.
Favorite's gonna
Dolce
win
Emma
easy.
trying in second, up into that position. Jay's Angel back in third. But it's the daughter of Jimmy Creed, Lovely Colleen, to win it. And a nice debut. Dolce Emma's second best today. Then Jay's Angel.
I mean, that was a foregone conclusion. Hey, Ken. I'm curious what happened here. I just don't feel like they asked this horse, so I'm just going to put that. Also, by the way, too, we have free coaching every Thursday. I don't know if you guys know that. Many of you are on the coaching classes. They're more like private handicapping sessions, basically. So I'm going over races, and people are asking questions, going back and forth, and you can actually you can book it. We take up to 15 people per week, and if you could just go to EquinEdge.com, and on the top right, you can click on free coaching of the screen, and you can it'll give you the dates, and it'll show you. It starts, I believe, at 12:15 Eastern time. Okay, so check out those classes. All right, Santa Anita race number 5. The 5 horse popped up, and we're going to do a pick 5 as well. So let's get out there. And I didn't like the 5. I liked the 1 a lot, and I like the 4. 4 has no speed, but I imagine it's going to be closing. Flavian Pratt jumps aboard. Here's my notes. Off since October. Mullins takes over, and that's good enough for Pratt. First time out. The 5 horse has burned a lot of money. Lost to the 4 on October 24th. I'm actually, this is, I could lose this, but I'm going to tell this, our system, our CAW, not to bet the 5. I just can't go away from my, from what I thought. I could be wrong though, so I don't want to throw anybody off. And Joe, I know your dad's got the 5 horse, and hey, if I lose, I would like to lose to your dad, but in my heart, I just felt like the 5 just burned too much money. So I like the 1 and the 4. So 1 and the 4. Sorry, Joe's dad. That doesn't mean it's not going to win, but let's look at this horse.
Now returning to the winner's circle, the winner of the 10th race, number 9, Summer Beauty,
Mute that.
4-year-old chestnut.
Sorry, Brady. All right, Lovely Colleen ended up winning that race. All right, so they're coming onto the track here for race number 5. We got a pick 5 we need to do. But look here, favorite here gets 8th. I mean, it's one thing being the favorite and barely losing, but getting 8th and then lose here, you're the 50-cent favorite, 33% chance you get second, and then you're not really meant here. I don't know. And the thing is, then you see the 1 horse who was only a 2% chance of winning last time out in the last 2 races. So it wasn't even really meant to run good, but yet it outrun its odds. You see that? Look at here at the stretch, 1.5 lengths back and right there in the lead, right? Against in races that it wasn't supposed to run good. And now it's 36%. And it's the speed of the race by far. Look at this, 77 on the pace. 36%, 77. Richard Baltus. I mean, I just think this 1 is gone. That's what I think. And I think the 4 is going to close. So I have 1-4. Thank you, Mr. M. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're actually now on YouTube. We monetize now, and so the likes are very important to our show. So if you don't mind, right down below is the thumbs up. Also, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is easy to do, and click on the bell, and you'll get all notifications that we send out on Twitter, whether it's shows or otherwise. Plus our Facebook group as well, guys. So. All right, Lolo. Lolo, I will see you later. Yeah, so say Khan, however you pronounce that. What's up, Eric? Bill, I like the one here. That's awesome. Bring it home. But I mean, you're an 8 for a reason. You're doing really well, but I do like the 1, and I thought the 4 would close, and really the 5 is kind of dead on the board. Yeah, click the. Thank you, Scott, for that. You can leave the host a tip. I guess that's the new thing. Yes, Gary will always keep me honest on the horizontal bets. Thank you, Gary. Okay. We gotta just grow this community. It'll be big for everybody. Plus, that will enable us to build these tools even more out. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Wow, 180K for first? Woo. Well, I'm only using the 1 and 4 in here, and believe me, I think the 1's a single. But we'll see. I might have to single the 1. Let's see what's coming up. In here, the 6 is my best bet of the day. Roses are blue. The lone pace in the race. Lone pace. So you could do a 1-6 in the first 2 legs. Could do that. What's up, Kathy? I mean, I really do like the 1, and the 4 is going to be way back. And look at the 1. Look at these first 2 legs of the pick 5. 77 pace for a horse that's 36%. And then the next race, you have a horse that it's wide open on the win percentages. The horse that's 38% has a 4 pace, going to be well back. And this horse is going to be well out in front. And I'll tell you another thing on the 6. I watched this past performance here. There was 4 horses just as fast as this 6, and the 6 was right there and only gave it up by 4 1/4 lengths. And the winner won by 3 1/2. So this horse held in there, dueling against arguably better horses than what's lined up in here. This horse is going to have an easy lead. EquinEdge long shot. I think the 6 gets it done. My best bet of the day. Okay, I will tell you for sure that the 5 horse I like the best. I think the 5 looks really, really good in this race. Okay. Let's see here. GSR drops and SOR goes up. So on the 2 horse, what I meant by that is, look, was a 56 SOR last time out. Now it's a 62. Was a 63 GSR, now drops down 10 points. Those are negatives. You want just the opposite of that. So I don't like the 2. I think the 1 and 3 will probably duel because it seems like the 1 needs the lead. So the 1 has to go. The 3 horse looks like it needs the lead as well, and they're both similar. So I thought that those 2 would probably duel. The EquinEdge long shot, I don't know if it can rate or not. It gets a really good post, and it's very, very fast. But I do kind of like the 7 a little bit. And I think the 6 horse seems to need the lead. But I do think the 5 horse, Flavian Pratt, is going to be really, really tough to beat. I really do. So I'm on the 5 to win the race. Yeah. Here's the thing about the 1 and the 3, though. If you only have 2 pace horses and one doesn't clear or one breaks bad, then you're screwed, right? So that's what you have to worry about a little bit. But I do think the 5's horse to beat. In this race, I'm using it all. Absolute grab bag. We could probably handicap it some. But I thought the race was absolutely wide open. And this race, I'm going to use this as well, and we'll see. Let's see what it looks like. I might have to cut it back. Certainly, the system just forced me to single that horse. I'm adding that for sure. So pick 5 current pool, 275,000. You can probably expect close to $500,000 to $600,000 in the pick 5 pool. Amazing pool. I mean, look, here's what I see. I see the 1, 3, and 7 being very fast, right? You see that? And then I see in the middle here, low win percentages on those other horses. And then I see the 6 horse, who we have no idea because it's the first time in the country. It's a Phil Diamato horse, but so is this. And I'm going to guess, based on the jockey trainer combination with Flavian Pratt and Phil Diamato, I'm going to guess that the 5 horse is more live than the 6. So that would lead me to the 6 horse to come from behind a pure closer. That's what it looks like to me. This horse only lost by 2.5 lengths doing something that it probably didn't want to do, had issues off slow. I really do think this horse is a sprinter. If you look at the GSR Plus, look, it's all sprint pedigree. So look at what this horse did in a grade 3 race going 8 furlongs. So I do like the 5. I do like the 5. I might do something like this. Why not? All right. So if you're doing a, so that's the pick 4 or pick 5 I'm recommending. So again, you can bet that however you want to bet it, interpret it how you want to interpret it. 1 is the 8-5 favorite. Frank Raimondi has the call. Over 500,000 in this pick 5 pool. Good luck.
Dixie's 2 stents going in. Ouija, Cardoza. They're in the gate. And they're off. Very even start. Exit row is going to the front. Here's Saikon now sprinting quickly. And Saikon is up on even terms with the front runner. My Summer Dream is 3/4 back in 3rd. Dixie's 2 stents to the outside 4th. Then Ouija, Sting Like a Bee, and 3 more to Cardoza. Saikon takes him past the half-mile pole and opens up 2. Exit row 2nd. My Summer Dream at the rail 3rd. Dixie's 2 stents in 4th. Then Ouija and Sting Like a Bee still right together, joined 3 wide by Cardoza, who just went by both of those. They're approaching the quarter pole, and it's Saikon who's been the controlling speed. Been there every step of the way. My Summer Dream on the inside of Exit Road. Dixie's 2 Stents losing ground. A very wide Cardoza on the outside of Ouija, Final Furlong, Sycon, and My Summer Dream. Sycon, My Summer Dream, My Summer Dream, handwritten on the outside. Up to rest, a narrow lead from Sycon late. And it's My Summer Dream. Another for Flavian Pratt, wins by a length. Sycon second. Dixie's 2 Stents third.
Flavian Pratt is so good.
And
Oh.
Exit Row finished fifth. Another for Jeff Mullins as well.
Well, you're going to turn that around, Kathy. You're going to turn that around. I didn't like the 7. Fly Nightly.
Number 4, My Summer Dream was first. 1, Sycon second. 5, Dixie's 2 Stents third. 6, Ouija fourth. 3, Exit Row fifth.
All right. Frank Miramonte with the good call. All right. 4-1. Bill, I wish that 1 could have got there for you. But he ran good. Ran good. Flavian Pratt's just tough. Any other jockey on the 4, the 1 wins the race for sure. And I will say this. If you guys saw it early on, the 1 lugged in twice. Right after the break, and then a little bit, and then the dirt kind of got off a little bit and then got back going, and that probably cost the horse late. But it ran good. And the 5 horse ended up getting third. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad. Just a money burner. You got to watch for that. You really got to watch for that. That horse was just, it just has burned so much money, so much money. You see this? It just never seems to get there. 50 cents on the dollar and you lose by 2 1/4 lengths. So I'm not trying to add insult to injury, by the way. I'm just saying, just kind of look for that and look at these horses and to see if they're horses that seem to burn money, The next race is my best bet of the day, the 6 horse. Roses are blue, gate to wire. That's my hope. All right, let's get out to Golden Gate Fields race number 5. We're going to do a pick 5.
We have a jockey's objection. Jockey Tyler Bays, who was 5th aboard number 3 Exit Row, has lodged an objection against Flavian Pratt aboard the winner My Summer Dream.
That's interesting.
For alleged interference around the quarter pole. Please hold all tickets.
All right,
Jockey's
well, we got to
objection.
see this.
5th place finisher against the winner.
So where would that be? So the 4's on the rail right now. And where's the 3? Is the 3 in on the outside right there? Ooh. Oh, twice. Wow. Jockey objections almost are never overturned. I'm going to say 3 out of 100. 3 out of 100. But that was pretty darn significant. And I could see how they could miss the inquiry. I really can. Because from over there, you really can't see it. Bam. Trying to get out. So the 3 had position and the 4 forced his way through there. Really interesting. Really, really interesting. I agree. For William, we got to get this horse to come down. The problem is, though, for anybody that had the exacta box, that would hurt. 3 didn't cause that. Nah. Bill, you can clearly see the 4 come out. I'm not choosing sides at all. That's not what I saw at all. No, watch though, Charles. I mean, look where the 4 is at right now, almost on the rail. And then watch this right now. Boom, comes out. One more time. Boom, comes out. Another time, 3 times the 4 comes out. 2 of them really were blatant. That was absolutely. Yeah, you'd be good either way, Roger. I mean, this is probably your best scenario right here, though. The 5 horse going off at 6-5 is just crazy. Again, it's a jockey's objection. They don't usually take them very serious, but if I'm a steward, for me, I probably would vote to take this horse down. I honestly would. Look you can clearly see. Now, I don't know if the 3 horse had anything. I don't know. I mean, that bumping, like maybe that has to be factored in that the 3 horse was maybe stopping. That you know what I mean? Like, look, he didn't continue on. 4-1 has the best payout, yeah. I think the 3 was stopping personally, but it doesn't matter. You still can't do that. Yeah, maybe, Steve. Maybe. I mean, it's possible, but I mean, he sure didn't show much. That's okay, Greg. Better late than never. Hey, Cindy. That's a tough one. Guys, but they're obviously taking this very seriously. No chance, David? If there was ever a chance for a jockey's objection, it's right here. This view is not doing anything. It's that over.
No change.
No change. All right, no change. All right, Bill.
Result stands as posted.
But they looked at that. They looked at that. That looked like an Irad move. It did. It did. Maybe they gave Flavian Pratt the benefit of the doubt. He's such a good jockey. Such a good jockey. All right. Golden Gate Fields, pick 5. Blinkers on first. Checked last time out. It's different than the others. Let's see here. Oh, I did make a note here in race number 6. Oh, we'll talk about that. I thought this race was wide open. Cowboy Charlie has speed. This horse has a lot of speed as well. Again, whenever you're looking at a speed horse, check to see his SOR. And you can see that the 2 horse, who's the second top pace number, has very low class. So there's a high likelihood that the 3 is going to get the lead and those other speed horses are going to stop and nobody's going to really catch them. And so I would single the 3. I would single that horse for sure. I think the 4 horse needs a lot of pace. The 6 horse, no speed, wide post, not my favorite for the win. So I didn't like that horse. I really didn't like the 4, although it has a good jockey trainer combination. So I'm going to try that and see what the system gives us. Okay. And then how much time do we have? 4 minutes. Okay, we got plenty of time. So clearly the 5 horse is a need the lead type. And I don't know, the 3 horse, the jockey on the 3 has to know that this horse is probably best on the lead. And that would set it up for the 1, Go Smiley Go. I'll tell you one thing too. Eye on Tiger. This is a short field, but if the 3 and 5 go dueling, there is nothing wrong with this horse. Not only that too, look at, if you're going to take speed horses, right? You can't use the 3 because the 5 is just as fast, and who has more class? 5 has a little bit more class than the 3 horse. So for me, I'm throwing out a horse like the 3, and then I'd probably use those 3 horses. We're not doing this is only the Golden Hour series. Sorry, I can't cover that stuff because we're gonna have pick 4s and stuff like that, or else I would. Different show for sure, but this one is just sticking on schedule with Golden Gate and Santa Anita. It just makes it cleaner than being all over the place. So no, don't apologize at all, please. I get it. Believe me, my natural inclination is to go from different races, but it's not really fun to watch when we're all over the place. So trying to stick to this new format. Oh, by the way, too, we have a first week free. So if you go to our website, EquinEdge.com, and you'll see it there. It says first week free. You can sign up for a membership there. So check that out. Also, we have a new yearly membership that comes out to like $58 a month. It's the best value. So the team wanted me to tell you about that as well. It's pretty cool. All right. Okay. So I really feel like I felt like, look, this is what I'm recommending. No. Hold on here. I don't know anything in this race. I had no idea what's going to happen in there. 3 horse, I think, is a single. I've cut back there as much as I possibly can. Wong claimed this horse for $12,500 and is protecting this horse, so he must like it. It's good to see you too, Steve. All right, so I'm struggling with this pick 5 a little bit. What I try to do with you guys is just keep it honest, right? Because I don't like using horses that I like fringe horses. Very rarely do I use them. It's cost me money too by doing that. We just created a better algorithm. This SOR is the same. The SOR on the dashboards, they're the same. This is what's changed. This SOR on the handy view, that we bettered them. They're much more accurate now. Much more. And that says a lot considering how good it is, but they are much more accurate. Ay. Where would I cut? They're at the gate. As soon as we watch this race, Dan, I'll answer that question. But I actually think this 4 Eye on Tiger is going to run good, because I think there's some speed in here.
Facing up to the gate for the 5th
But again,
race.
you know what? I mean, just for shits and giggles, maybe something like this. to single the 4 on a $60 ticket. No, I mean, again, that would be ballsy as heck. But those 3 horses, but you have to cut back in probably these, you know, those races where I've spread, kind of do your own cutback. But this ticket,
2 back, Go Smiley Go to the
will
rail.
probably hit right here. All right, let's watch this race. Matt Dinnerman's going to have the call. And this is race number 5, beginning of the Big 5. Happy birthday, Chucky. We love you.
Go Smiley Go almost did.
You could single the 5.
Now
I mean, you could.
We're ready to
I just think that the 5's not going to get a clear lead.
We're off. Tony Two Pocket rockets out of post position number 3 and goes to the front from the favorite. Sadie Bluegrass takes the 2nd spot and presses the pace. Ion Tiger retreats off of them. She's now 3rd with Go Smiley Go. Rose Princess 2nd to last early. And Samara's at the back of the field, 5 lengths off the leader. Tony Two Pocket, who leads by a half length. Sadie Bluegrass right there on the outside, close up. And those 2 open up on the competition. 1.5 lengths back to another pair. Go Smiley Go inside of Ion Tiger in a space of 2 to Samara. Sticks her neck out, claims 5th. Rose Princess still inside of her. Around the far turn, Tony Two Pocket has to keep pace. Sadie Bluegrass creeps in alongside and appears to be going strong. And with a 1/4 mile to go, Sadie Bluegrass comes searching for the lead at the top of this stretch. Tony Two Pocket having a tough time of keeping up. She's trying, though. Sadie Bluegrass, reins get shaken at her, and she responds, opens up now, 1.5 lengths. Tony Two Pocket back at 2nd, about to lose that position. Ion Tiger. And Sadie Bluegrass is back to the Tapeta. She's now 8 for 10 on this surface. And Sadie Bluegrass, a classy mare, won it by 3. Nice effort.
5-4-2. And we had the horses, right?
3rd ahead of Tony Two Pocket.
We had the horses. So I mean, 4 ran good at 5-1. I mean, this is where you make money on those types of horses because people are so focused on the winner. All right, where's Dan's question? Okay, so as you understand the morning line odds maker, trying to predict the off odds. Okay. So what the morning line odds maker's job is to do is to predict what the off odds are going to be for a horse, just like Dan said. That's what the morning line odds maker's job is. Predict that. See, if the odds maker predicts too low, that's not good. If it predicts too high, then people might not bet the horse, right? So it's people, because a lot of people bet with the morning line. So it's really important to make sure that you have accurate odds. Correct, Ralph. Right. What are the off odds going to be from the betting public? That's what it is. That's also what the EquinEdge morning line is as well. The difference is you can use that as fair value, Dan. Okay, so you can see here, even money on Sadie Bluegrass was the odds maker's morning line. Ours was 3-5. Horse went off at 3-5. 2-1 by the odds maker. We had it at 5-2. It went off at 5-2. Wow. Odds maker had the 3 at 10-1. We had it at 6-1. Went off at 6-1. He had the 2 at 10-1. We had it at 15-1, 29-1. He had Eye on the Tiger at 6-1. Very good. We had it at 8-1. And then he had the 6 at 20-1. We had it at 45-1. So you can see how accurate it is. Now, when you find where things aren't matching up, then that's when you can really make some money. All right, Doug, we'll see you later. That's when you can make some money. So we'll find some examples of that. Let's see what the story with the 6 is. So the 6 roses are blue right now, is 7-2. So that's good. It's not getting hammered. You can see the betting public really doesn't know what to do. You can see this John Sadler claim back in February for $50,000, and they are protecting this horse, but that doesn't really mean anything. Horse is 14%. Thank you so much, Bill. I really appreciate that. So we'll see if we can learn anything. I'm gonna. This is the. This will be easier for me to help you guys with because it's the staging site that I use, and here you go. So let's see if we can find anything. So Little Rachel's 8-5 on the odds makers morning line. If you don't think that affects the betting public, it does. They're seeing that. And this is the odds maker just thought this horse would be 8-5. It's just his opinion. He's just a handicapper. And some are not that great. John White is pretty good. 5-2, we show it at. Other than that, there's really nothing here that's really like telling us, hey, there might be some value in a horse because it's pretty equal right there. Sometimes there's huge variance. Let's see. Okay, how about this horse? Race number 7. In this 6 horse is 4-1 the odds makers morning line. We have it at 12-1. How about the 7 horse? 8-1 in the odds makers morning line. We have it at 3-1. So a horse like the 6, I'd probably leave off, and a horse like the 7, I would add where maybe a lot of people wouldn't use that horse. Golden Gate just popped up. A horse just popped up. I think one of you wanted Fairgrounds, right? I can tell you that the 2 horse popped up at Fairgrounds. Okay. Race 9, number 2. Golden Gate. All right, let's see what popped up here. Golden Gate, race number 6. The 1 horse, Love of the Sport, popped up. And that was a race that I thought was really wide open. So anything can happen in that race. But that did pop up. Hey, Charlie. GP, 6th race? I mean, go back? Seabrook Summer, what about it? Oh, good call. Good call. Okay, so thank you very much, Charlie. Miss you too, brother. I hope you're doing well. All right, so Charlie brought up a good point. Here's an example. So the 6 horse Seabrook was 20-1 in the odds makers morning line at Gulfstream, and look at it, 6-1 here, the EquinEdge morning line, and 13% is not a bad number considering only the 3 horse had 35%. And look at the money this horse had burned. 40 cents on the dollar and lost. I mean, this would be a horse, you know my style. I've been telling all of you guys, this is not a horse to bet on the win. So there you go. So that would have made me like the 6 horse that much more. Look at that. 6-1. That's an example. That's an example right there. Beautiful. And you got a 2% here. You have an asterisk here, 3% here. 3 horse, no bueno. The 2 horse, 4%. It would have left down to 1, 4, and 6 for me. I know the 2 got second, but I would have thrown that horse out. There would have been. So, and then this horse is 6-1. So huge. You got it, Dan. My pleasure, of course. Anytime. Always. Okay. So that's how you can use the EquinEdge morning line with the odds makers morning line. And there's plenty of races in a day where you're going to find those opportunities, like Charlie just showed us. So Sanity race number 6, we're alive in the pick 5. So we could play a pick 4 if you guys want to play a pick 4. But it would be the same thing as the pick 5 pretty much, right? I don't think it would really change. Still would be singling the 6. Huge pace advantage for the 6. You know, it doesn't always hold true, but I will say this. I watched the last, well, I'll show you guys. You guys can see it. Santa Anita Park race number 6. Let's get out there on the test site and you'll see the link feature. It's so amazing. I use it all the time. So look, we'll look at this race and we'll see. Look at this horse dueled from the 2-hole against a similar 56 SOR group and lost by 4 1/4 lengths. I can tell you the winner was like 56% and won by 3.5. So this horse from the rail dueled against winners, first time against winners, and look at how this horse held. And now, and wait till you see these pace numbers in comparison to what they are in this current race. Look at this. On the test site, every horse seemed to need the lead, right? But the 7 horse was 54% to win. And look, 79, 76, 72, 66, 62. They were dueling, and this horse against the 56 group still hung in there. And now, look, now is Lone Speed in the race. EquinEdge long shot. I love the 5. 5 is my top play in the race. We're single to the 5. So I did some work, as you can see. Not as much as yesterday. My eyes were just bugging out. That's the great thing about EquinEdge. You can go, especially when you guys see the ticket book is coming, race replays are coming, live races are coming, the link feature, which is like Formulator, that's coming. You can do as much work as you want to do, or you can just play race by race and still have a really good chance to win. That's the great thing about EquinEdge. I promise you, if they bring back the $2 pick 6, I'll be studying for 3, 4, or 5 hours a day, handicapping my ass off. Then it's worth it to me because I like playing for the bigger money. So the SOR in the blue, which is going to be going away, we're only going to have one SOR moving forward on the next release. But right now, what you're seeing is this SOR is the last 5 races competition the horses faced. This SOR is for the surface and the distance, Ralph. So 6 furlongs on the turf, that's what this is. The 6 is my top pick in this race at Santa Anita. And then the next race at Santa Anita, race number 7, the 5 is my top pick. Let's take a look and see what this 6 looks like. Six looks good. Pretty good. Five looks like $1 million, to be honest with you. It doesn't always tell the story, but 5 does look really good.
It's not responding. The stewards or the people in the booth will call the outriders who have spare transponders in their backpacks and their saddle packs, and they'll say such and such a horse's transponder is not responding, and they will go over and switch them out. And that is exactly what just happened on the 3 Del Mar Drama. We love the chicklets here at Santa Anita. It gives you a good view when you see them bouncing along the screen of exactly where your horse is. So the 3 Del Mar Drama, all good to go, which is good news for me because I actually like this 5-year-old mare trained by Eric Kruljack. She'll get Kyle Frey aboard. I thought she warmed up very, very nicely. I really liked her works coming in. She's She was a little bit keen in her work.
I like it as well, but it's,
underneath all that,
I do
think
too.
we're gonna see a little bit
The
more
horse
of
should
the
have the lead
softness
easily. It
that
shouldn't
Canvas.
matter. But
Delmar
from that
Jama,
draw, though,
long shot
it definitely is better,
those
though.
players that like Little Rachel.
No, they have the
aren't
transponders
favorites.
because that's how they show you where each of the horses
I'll
is
talk you off her. She looks as fit as a flea. John Sadler, very, very
on the
good
screen.
off the layoff with horses. He's 24% off layoffs of over 180 days. I'm not sure you get much better than that.
Two is the John
Little
Sadler
Rachel's
claim for
going on to
50,000
be
last time out in
Delmar Jama,
February.
that new chicklet
There's
placed
really no
into
way of knowing how this
her
horse is going to
saddle
run,
I think deserves
but
another
I'm only going
round.
based
Just got a few
on,
minutes
they're
to
betting
go.
everybody,
Race
really,
six.
except the
Play
three.
Lit Pick four.
But
Best of luck.
we saw how good the 6 ran in the last race dueling against similar company. Now you have a bunch of horses in here. They're really unknown. This 2 horse been off since February, claimed for $50,000. 3 really not getting bet. 1 really not getting bet. 5 is getting bet and looks pretty good, but you know, and the 6 seems a little nervous to me. I'm not going to lie. I mean, if you look at it, it's sweating in the back a little bit. It might not matter. The horse is probably going to have the lead, but other than that, it does look good. But it does seem a little nervous. And I think it is. And the jockey gets off for whatever reason, which you never want to see for a horse that you're singling.
The horses are at the starting gate. It's post time.
Goes in nicely. When you're nervous like that, though, it can come back to really affect you. You know, it really can. So let's hope. It definitely has a speed advantage, but they can eat that up fast when a horse is nervous. We'll see. It was definitely sweating on its back end. I'm not going to lie.
Includes dollar day with dollar beers, dollar sodas.
Man, that's a tough one, Bill.
$2.
That's a tough one, man. You know how that goes. You switch and then all of a sudden it wins. I don't know. That's a real tough one. I don't know what to tell you there. You got to make that call on your own on that one. But the 5 looked amazing, no question.
Smooth like butter. Roses are blue. Roses are blue is going straight to the front on the outside. Delmar Drama has speed. And Little Rachel coming through on the inside now to take second. Smooth like butter is next, passed by Little Miss Ellie. It's Little Rachel and Roses Are Blue dueling to the half-mile pole. 3 clear of Delmar Drama in third. Then Little Miss Ellie and Smooth like butter at the back, 4.5 lengths off the pace. Roses Are Blue on the outside narrowly. Little Rachel at the rail keeping pace. Delmar Drama getting closer, 3 wide third. Smooth like butters within 3 of the lead. Little Miss Ellie inside of her. Approaching the quarter pole, it's Roses Are Blue. On the outside, Delmar Drama. Delmar Drama now makes a nice move and is up to take the lead as they turn for home. Delmar Drama puts a length on both.
You see the sweat on the 6 in the front too? Was very nervous.
Little Miss Ellie and Smooth like butter. They're coming to the 16th pole, and it's Delmar Drama putting them away. And Delmar Drama gives Kyle Frey a double. Delmar Drama strolls in by almost 3. Little Rachel second, tight for third between Little Miss Ellie and Smooth like butter.
The 6 is obviously better than that. But when you're dealing with these fillies and mares, that horse was so wet. What a drag. So here's where you can make money on this horse next time out. You watch on the track. So you put a note, right? Was very sweaty, was very nervous. Watch on track for next. Nothing we can do. It wasn't, you know, that's what you're dealing with mares when you single mares. You lose when you bet on my horses? You must not bet any of my horses. right? She looked terrible on the track. She really did. She looked absolutely horrible. Such a drag. Ah. All right. Golden Gate Fields, race number 6. Let's get out there. So how about this horse? 1-5 right now. Even money on that on EquinEdge morning line. I don't understand what you're saying. That's very easy to say. Then why are you doing this drama? What are you talking about? You're 1 minute away from getting blocked. Is that what you want? Speak English and tell me what the hell you're saying, because you're not making any sense. And you're starting to piss me off. Okay. Golden Gate Field 6. Rich Warrior. Wasn't this guy on the show yesterday? Did you not see the show? And not seeing what we've done so far in every race other than that? What's wrong with these people? Dude, you should quit gambling altogether. You're a moron. One more word, too, you're getting blocked, so no one's going to be able to hear your dumb shit. All right. You cannot win every race. How are you supposed to win every race? All right. Yes. Thank you for that reminder. All right. 9-2 right now on this horse. I don't like that EquinEdge has it at 10-1. I did find this race tough. All right, so let's take this out. So the 4 and the 1 should be on the lead. Which one will be on the lead? I don't know. They could be dueling. Based on what I can see with the 1 horse, I would say this. I can't really see the 1, but the algorithm I take very seriously. Okay? So thank you, Leslie. All right. So this horse is extremely dead on the board, right? We had it at 5-2, the odds maker, but 17-1. I mean, horse is really, really dead. And sometimes there's just something about the horse. You know, this horse could get third. It could come from behind, but to win is probably not likely. The 5 horse and the 2, not likely. 3, not likely. This horse is dead on the board as well. This Mizzen Power. I mean, maybe this is just a 2-horse race, 1 and 4. So why don't we do a pick 4? Are we alive in our pick 4 at Golden Gate? The 6 is going to win this race, Eric? Mizzen Power. Here's the thing. If you look at the SOR in this race, Eric, it's a 30. 5,000 claimers. But Reed France is a damn good trainer, man. Like, why, but look at this. Pedro Torero, 36% jockey trainer combination with Bill McLean. I mean, he puts this horse on for a reason. Okay, so everybody's an overlay now because the 4 is getting so hit. That's good, Coach. That's good. I'm glad you saw that. There's no way we can know. And with fillies and mares, you just don't know when that's going to happen. And that just unfortunately happened. Right when I saw that horse at the gate, I'm like, oh, man. Oh, man. So I don't know. Maybe he just lost and he was in a bad mood. So I don't know. He's left or not saying anything, so it's good. All right. Love the sport. We're still early. We still have a lot of racing. We got the Golden Hour Pick 4, Golden Hour Daily Double. I'm not going to worry about an overlay right now. So 4-1-6, that's too much of an overlay. 3, 9-1 right now. EquinEdge morning line 5-2. Truth and Power. I'm sure it was a little bit of both because the horse was nervous. She was probably acting up, Scott. God, 1-5. Again, I think fair, right? That this is just a really tough race, but three is a single. So how about that? A $40 ticket for the late pick 4 at Golden Gate. I forget so you guys got that? What do we do in the 5th? 5. So we played a pick 5, right? Did I save it? I think we did. I don't remember what we did though. Oh, that's right. We did that, and I couldn't separate that. All right. Well, here we can do a $40 ticket. So there we go. Okay. I like cutbacks on the dirt as well, but only when horses are showing speed. That's the only time I like the cutbacks. All right. Got to keep my focus right now. Anything pop over Golden Gate? Just the one horse here popped up. How'd that 2 horse do at Fairgrounds race number 9? Anybody know? Go get him, Nick. You got this. It came in 1-2 at Fairgrounds. So 2 ran good, even money, but got second. 42-1 on the 1. See, look, there was a ton of speed. I'm guessing they went very, very fast for that horse to get up there. And the 3 ended up doing good as well. But the 2 is styled to be close to the pace, so it was too close to a fast pace. Guarantee it. And we can get all that on just looking at the pace numbers. That's why the pace numbers are more than just the current race. They can help you next time out as well. And then when you use the link feature to go back and look at horses, you even get a better perspective of the horses. Now it's a lot more work. 1 closed. Yeah, the 1 was way back and closed. Yeah. Yeah. All right, they're at the gate, and we are using these 4 horses, but the 1 horse popped up on our email. All right, let's get out there. You could do a vertical bet as well. You could do like, I don't know, you could key the 1 in there. You could do 1, 3, 6 with 4, or excuse me, 3, 4, 6 with 1, right? So you could key the 1 in the first and second spot, something like that. All right, there's the 1. The 1 does look very good on the track. It's so frustrating. I really like that 6 today. But what if you put a note in there on her? Watch next time out. But she was really nervous. All of a sudden, she gets on the track. She's feeling good, confident, and she can go, go gate to wire possibly, and you could get a price. So watch for that.
2. Truth to Power. Post 3.
You can't just play for today. You always have to be thinking about a little bit of the future as well. Always.
And after Rich Warrior, Visit Power.
On the 5 to show.
We're ready to go.
All right. I'd love to see the 1 get the lead here.
And
broke slow.
we're off. A little bit of a slow break for Love of the Sport. Also, Visit Power was away a step, slowly moves up to claim the 2nd position. He's after the leader. In fact, he's after the lead, and Visit Power snatches the lead as they hit the clubhouse turn. Visit Power last out of the gate, first into the clubhouse turn. Alarming Moment keeping up with him, and Rich Warrior is going to take back, running 3rd today. He's tracking the top pair who duel around the clubhouse turn. Coming back in the field to Love of the Sport, he's in the 4th position on hold, just ahead of Dreamed It, and Truth to Power is trailing off a pretty decent pace here, and a contentious one too as they make their way down the backside. Visit Power and Ruben Fuentes up to challenge Cristobal Herrera and Alarming Moment. They're side by side down the backside, and they're now 4 lengths clear of the favorite.
Hey, that's an extremely fast pace
2 dueling leaders
on this track for these horses.
Rich Warrior Dreamed It is 3 deep with that party, and a length and a half to Truth to Power as they approach.
I don't know how much the jockey's on the brakes seems to have a ton of horse.
Turn as 1. Visit Power, Alarming Moment side by side.
Even after that break,
the sport on the inside,
never rushed up to get that close, which is huge.
Not asked for his best.
I don't know. I mean, seems to have a lot of horse right now. Horse on the outside is going to go too far wide. The 1 needs a break on the rail right now, so hopefully the 2 goes out a little bit, and he does.
Out of gas on the inside. Love of the Sport cuts the corner, gets a dream run. Rich Warrior on the far outside trying to get there. He moves up.
4 is going to win, and maybe the 1 can get second for the exacta.
The inside, but Rich Warrior, the favorite, has hit the lead inside the 16th pole, and he opens up. Rich Warrior at 6-5 to win it, going away, and he won it by 3.
4-1.
Love of the Sport gets up for 2nd over Alarming Moment. Truth to Power, 4th best.
All right. Well, I mean, that's a decent exacta. I imagine that might pay anywhere from $8 to $10 since the 3 horse was the second choice, right? So let's see here. Hey, John. Exacta 4-1 paid $9 for $1. It's good. All right, Santa Anita race number 7. $6 exacta, is that what it was? He did, Cindy. I agree. Fought hard. Okay, the 5 horse right now 7-5. I'm guessing the 5 is going to go off at 4-5. Nobody else really getting bet other than the 2 horse. And let's see here. The 7 horse, she's about a mover, 16-1 right now, 3-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. EquinEdge long shot. I think the 7 can run good. I don't think anybody's beating the 5, but I think the 7 can be in the money. I think the 1 and 3 are going to duel. And let's look. So an overlay, an overlay, an overlay. 2's getting bet. Overlay here. Big time overlay on the 6 is what we thought. Look at the EquinEdge morning line, 12-1. And then this horse is getting bet hard. 5's the horse to beat for sure. Now, I want to look at the 2 a little bit closer. GSR drops and SOR goes up. Also, win percentage drops big, not likely for the win. So I didn't like this horse, but let's take a look. So coming in from Turf Paradise, been on the turf 1 time. The GSR drops from last race, 63. The race before that, a 71. And you see how the horse ran? And then 3 races ago, now, okay, here's where you have to forgive that only turf start, for sure. And that is because it was against a 76 group and was crowded early. No doubt. That's why people are betting this horse right there, because they know the horse had trouble and they know it was a non-graded stakes race. Okay. That being said, it's still, the horse only has the 53 GSR. It's dropping 10 points from the last time. This horse really doesn't have any turf breeding. I mean, not bad, but it's okay. I don't think it's as good as the 5. I think the 5's gone. Going to come from behind. Going to beat these. I think the 1 and 3 are going to duel. The 6 might show more speed too, because the pace numbers might be inaccurate. When you look at the trouble line here, lead, headed, close up, I think the 6 could show some speed, more speed than what it shows here. It is a foreign horse, and most of the foreign horses aren't as fast as these, but I think this race is all about the 5. So basically, I think your focus should just be, how am I going to bet around this 5? Yeah, you should do that, John. It's way cheaper. $58 a month if you get the yearly subscription. And you put that in perspective, there are things out there for anywhere from $130 a month to $500 a month. And you can get EquinEdge at $58 a month. I don't know how much longer we'll be able to continue to do that. So I'd get that yearly. Oh, you did it already? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're saving that money. Okay. So yeah, again, it's the 5. So now I'm just thinking about how to play this. Pick 3. So here's one thing. Okay. I think the 5 is gone, right? Thank you very much for saying that, Brent. I appreciate that. I mean, I know it's easy for me to say, but I'm also like to consider myself a pretty honest and straight person. And for $58 a month to get EquinEdge is just ridiculous. It seriously is. There's no way it should be double that. It literally should be double that. And I humbly really feel that way. What's up, Brian? So here's what I would do. First of all, the system just popped up the 1. I think the 5's a single. But what you can do is a cover bet. So whatever you do around the 5, you hammer the 5, pick 3, whatever you do. But, and by the way, next race, the golden hour starts at Santa Anita. But what you do is you come back with a cover bet, 1 and 3 with the 5. That's what I think. I still think the 7's getting overlooked. And I'll tell you why. I think it's lightly raced, so we still don't know whether it needs the lead or not. I'm guessing it probably does, only because if you look, it had the outside post 5 of 5, then the outside post 6 of 6, and dueled. If you've got that post, why wouldn't you just sit, right? But that being said, barely lost against a 66 SOR group. Today's a 62 and draws outside and has that speed. So I cannot say that the 7 can't win this race. 8 has no speed, but 2 back at Santa Anita, going 6 furlongs, that horse against a 70 group. The problem that you're dealing with, the problem you're dealing with, Kathy, is that look at the GSR. It's dropping from 64. It didn't run a lick in that race, nor should it have been in that race. 2%, 61-1, and now it's a 52 GSR. I mean, really, this horse. I don't know why they keep thinking this horse. Well, it has some turf breeding, but that GSR, like I said, is really low. But it's not the worst looking horse in the world, but you don't want to play against these the numbers like that. You want to stay consistent, because then you're all over the place. But I'm not a fan of the 8 horse in this race, because that GSR is just too big of a drop for me. Now, if the race, like the 1 and 3, just stop because it goes so fast, and maybe the 7's close and it stops, and the 2's not as good as I don't think it's that good. Then maybe the 6 I don't think is that great. The 8 horse could get up for a piece. No, that could happen though. I don't want to throw you off of it. I'm just giving you my honest assessment though, okay? I understand, Bill. Oh, man. For me, I really like that post, Bill. For me, the 3 is really fast and needs the lead. Let's see what the SOR is here. So the SOR for the 5 is 68. For the 1, it's 66. For the 3 horse, it's 56. So the 1's probably going to get the lead because the 3 horse might not be classy enough. That could make it tough. Yeah, you have to look at the SOR when you're dealing with the speed as well. The 1 could get the lead. The more I look at this, the less I like the 3. So if I'm taking 1 horse on the lead, it's going to be the 1, not the 3, because of the class. The 7 horse has some class and draws the outside post. Can it rate? I don't know. But it's not I don't think it's as fast as the 1. So maybe that hurts the 7. The 1 could wire this field, Cindy. Yeah. It could, no doubt about it. I like the 1 and 5. I like the 1 and 5. And look, I did the ticket generator pick 3, and it popped up only the 1 and the 5. Hey, David. Oh, I figured. I mean, there's so much football going on right now, college basketball, all that. Yeah, I'm playing against the 3 now. I think the 2 is getting over bet. 7 horse. One 5. Yeah, I think the 3 stops. The 1 gets the lead. Let's take a look. Where's the breeding for this one? Certainly on turf. And yeah, it looks like this horse can go pretty much do anything on the turf. It really does. It's fast. It's certainly fast. Fun stuff. I enjoy this with you guys, by the way. Like, we're just sitting there talking horses, watching them. The fact that we can watch them thanks to the Stronach group is fantastic. Big shout out as well to Tyler and Andrew over at Santa Anita for the Stronach group. They're putting all this together so we can do this and show these races with you guys. Yeah, you know, I think the 137 exacta box is definitely something you could do for sure. I just think Flavian Pratt's going to find a way to get there in time, don't you? That's what I think. That's what I think. I mean, I would probably do, who's on the 1? John Velasquez, right? Ruben Alvarado's good trainer. Look at them. They're 40%, right? I don't know. It depends on how fast the 3 is, but I have a feeling with that class, the 1's going to get the lead. And look, in the Jimmy Durante, the 1 horse, they both come out of that same race. And look at this. The 1 horse held in there the entire time. This 1's a good horse, you guys. Simon's on the 6. I don't like the 6 at all. He always takes foreign horses. What's up, Corky? I didn't see you. No, those are the more I look at this, it's those two horses. If the one horse gets that lead fairly easily without the three pressing too hard, and Victor Espinoza is not that strong of a jockey anymore, so I think that John Velasquez is going to probably get the lead fairly easily. It's a good race. One looks fantastic on the track. I wish the 6 would have looked like that. Gosh darn it. In the last race, I think we spread in that race. I used these 4 horses. But I like the 2 the best. This is Flavian Pratt as well.
Start loading for the 7th.
All right. Race number 7 here from San Anita Park.
Baby steps coming up.
This is going to be a good race. One's going to try to hang on as long as it can. And I think the 8 horse can get up for third. The 7's going to be right on the outside, but I think the 7's probably going to stop. I think the 1's just a better horse than the 7, to be honest. I really would love to tell Bill to do that 7, but I just think the 1's too good. And we'll see. The 1 is going to have to hold off the 3 and the 7 on the lead. If it doesn't, it's toast, and the 5's going to win for fun. But if the 1 does clear, we'll see what happens. And it didn't break great.
Baby steps gets the first call.
It did not break great.
And 12:30 now go on to lead them, followed by Impeach Alexander, who's widest of all and coming right after the top pair. Liam's Dove in the pink silks is down on the rail. The gray is Graceland Gray, about 4 lengths off the lead. They're followed on the outside by Virulon.
How good is Flavian? I mean, he always just gets a horse in good position. I mean, you have to have the right horse too, but look at him. I mean, just looking to romp.
12:30, second by a half, and then it's Impeach Alexander.
We talked about the 6 horse being near the lead. 3 never got the lead. I don't think 3 can rate, so 3's toast.
Liam's Dove has lost several spots. Passed now by
the jockey's been strangling him. And here comes Flavian. He's like, I got to go because I'm just that much the best.
And it is She's About a Mover with a host of pursuers. Impeach Alexander on the outside is coming swiftly. Between them, 12:30. Virulon just
look at this.
Baby steps. They're inside the 8th.
5 is not going to get there.
12:30, narrowly in front. Chased by
look at the 8. Alexander. You're not passing the 8. Who called that 8?
12:30.
Wow.
Off the upset, another for Cedillo. Graceland Gray.
What's up, Kevin?
Home in second. Then it's a photo among
that race steps. Did not play out at all.
And Virulon.
All right, let's hopefully we have better luck in the pick 4, the Golden Gate pick 4. Somebody called the 8. Kathy, you called that 8, didn't you? Great call. I mean, nothing happened the way that was supposed to happen. The 1 broke extremely slow. The jockey on the 3 took him back. Good call, Kathy. Amazing call. 21-1. I mean, that is just crazy. 7 was near the lead. 2 didn't run. That's going to kill the tournament, huh, Bill? I mean, who could have seen this? Kathy saw it. Good call, Kathy. Great handicapping. 5 disappointed big time. Was in perfect position. But the pace did not play out. I really honestly don't know what John Velasquez is thinking there. Like, what are you thinking? Maybe it was the change in trainer. I don't know. Yeah, that exact is going to be huge. And the 4 horse, I mean, to show you how off I was on that race, I mean, I threw the 4 out completely. That horse ended up going off at 15-1. Howard Zucker took over for this horse. Wow. That's going to be huge. Oh, thank you so much. One day, thank you, John. One day we will. One day we'll have multiple shows. We got Good Chalk, Bad Chalk with Brady and Mike. And that's on Thursday nights. And then we're going to have more. That's where we're going. We're going to have, more shows. Hopefully we'll have shows on every single day and night. That's the goal. So a big part of it, you have to have early success. So don't forget, speaking of that early success, please don't forget to like the show. That helps a lot, okay? Click the thumbs up. And if you're not following us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. It's easy to do, free. And click on the bell and you get notifications, okay? All right. Also, Mike wanted me to remind you, I have coaching classes on Thursdays. I think they're 12:15. I want to say 12:15 in the afternoons, Eastern time. And every Thursday, you can go to the top right of the EquinEdge.com and you can sign up for those coaching classes, okay? Kathy called that 8. That was an amazing call, Kathy. 21-1. You really liked it. And that horse ran huge. Even with the drop in GSR, that horse ran huge, paid $44.80. Stoked for you. I hope you bet it. I hope I didn't throw you off. Okay, we got Golden Gate race number 7. And then we're going to go to the Golden Hour, starting in race number 8 from Santa Anita Park. You're freezing your ass off. Okay. So Cowboy Charlie, we didn't have clearly, obviously didn't have that 8. All right, so we got the Golden Hour coming up. So horse at Santa Anita just popped up. Wow, okay. Okay. Cowboy Charlie is the speed, the class, highest GSR, or SOR, I mean. No, the one has the highest SOR. Let's see here. Let's look at this Bandera. EquinEdge morning line, 7-2. 52 SOR. So big. This is a huge drop in class. What's really amazing here is they get this drop in class without giving the horse up for sale in this starter allowance. You see that? So the last 3 races were 68, 100-1, 77-1. Last time out went up to 8% win, went off at 7-1 and ran a little bit better. And now drops to a 52 SOR and is 24%. It looks okay. Oh, I'm Scott. So we're testing a new algorithm that comes up on my email, and whenever it pops up, I give it to everybody as well. So, and it's been great. It's been a little bit cold in the last couple of days, but we'll talk about the horse in a second because we're going to play it in the Golden Hour pick 4. But a horse just popped up for Santa Anita. All right. So I love the 3. It should have the lead. The 2 horse went gate to wire last time out against a 42 SOR group. So strength of race. But there is some speed in here. But speed kills speed. So I just don't. Do you see anybody really closing in here? And maybe the 1 a little bit. The 4 horse, the EquinEdge long shot. Cowboy Charlie looks like the real deal to me. Broke from the rail last time out 44-1 against a 66 group. So Golden Gate 7. Let's see what we can learn here. So I'm going to look. This is a tool, again, that if you're new to the show, this is a tool called the link feature that I can go back and I can look to see how horses look and what happens. So we can look at the one horse, Bandera Azteca, and we can look and see what happened in that last race, how strong the field was. So look at the pace. You can see Stanford Bay was a 93 pace and was right there on the lead. Didn't get the lead. Cowboy Charlie took the lead. So this horse is a really fast horse. Love Him and Leave Him didn't get the lead either. It didn't run good. And so Cowboy Charlie, though, was dueling with the 7 horse. So this horse always shows some speed, the 7. So this horse, Cowboy Charlie, is extremely fast. It only had a 10% chance of winning. It was 10-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. And if we go back now and we look at this horse, at the 1 Cowboy Charlie, now he's 43%, has a pace advantage, and 4-5 on the EquinEdge morning line. So the system is just saying this horse has a way, way better chance of winning than what it did then, and it got second in that last race. So I would think that Cowboy Charlie does not need the lead, I don't think, to win, but it's going to have the lead most likely. I'm testing it, Larry, on my test site. So I can go over and look at all the past performances for each of the horses. So we can see here that the horse that won the race, Highland Ghost, was only 6% chance of winning and showed some good pace here. So it's not a bad horse, though. It's been facing decent horses and running good, and it got the setup. And I tell you what it was is what I'm guessing, from the post. It's had a really good trip from that post. It had the class, and it ended up winning that race. And this 4 horse, who just did not run for whatever reason, did not run a lick from the 4 hole. It probably didn't get a good trip. Post position and trip makes a huge, huge difference. Number 2, 4-1. Oh, hold on here. All right. So the 2 horse, 9-1. So big time overlay. The 3 looks washed out. Does it really? Ugh, don't give me another washed out horse. Are these mares? No. Let's see. 2's a big time overlay. Matt likes the 1. I like the 1 as well. But I need to see this 3 and see if it's washed out. We've got the Golden Hour Pick 4 coming up next. By the way, that Golden Hour Pick 4, it starts and finishes in 45 minutes. And it's only a 15% takeout. It's such an incredible wager that the Stronach Group has put together. And that pool has been growing and growing and growing. So you want to get involved in that. I just want to see this 3 horse. I wish they would show it. It's the favorite at 6-5. They should show this. All right. We can see the red light. Now show us the horses, please. No. All right, there it is. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get a chance to see the 3.
Post 2.
Kathy says the 3 looks washed out.
For race number 7.
But
Cowboy Charlie, your current favorite, loading in next, comes off a good runner-up finish in an allowance race. This is a starter allowance here.
6 being on his toes is no bueno. But okay, let's see what happens here. I couldn't see the 3, so it was hard to tell. But Kathy said this 3 horse is washed out.
Post, and then to the rail, Bandera Azteca. Hans Gruber goes in. Bandera Azteca completes the line of a half dozen, and he loads as well. We're ready to go. The rider hopped off Cowboy Charlie just briefly, getting back in the saddle. All set. And they're off. Uneventful start. Cowboy Charlie going right to the lead, so he takes it to him, and all about the money on the outside right there to press the issue from the outside. Hans Gruber makes his way into third, just ahead of Affection to Autism with Northvale Road, and Bandera Azteca is sixth and last, 5 lengths off the leader, Cowboy Charlie, who makes play down the backside with a half-length lead, but all about the money. Off
3
the
doesn't look
pace,
washed
just
out to me.
outside of him. Hans Gruber in a good position, goes well, runs in third, a length and a half in front of Affection to Autism. He's on the inside of Northvale Road, and Bandera Azteca is still at the back. 3 furlongs to go. Cowboy Charlie being asked to pick up the pace now. Cowboy Charlie, the favorite on the lead, and all about the money, creeping up alongside, and Hans Gruber makes it a party of 3 as they hit the
Oh,
fourth.
4's running better than the
Under
3, Nick.
pressure
That's
now,
all I
loses
know.
the lead to Manol about the money, who goes for home. Hans Gruber on the 4 outside has come off the bridle.
Come on, 3. Don't give up.
To Autism. Peels outside, but all about the money has the lead.
Come on.
Autism is buried.
Come on, come back. Here comes the 1. Come on, 3. Oh, 2's going to win.
Wide open.
Or the 1.
The
1.
outside. Here comes the finish.
1, 2.
Azteca from last to first, won it at 5-2. Affection to Autism second, and a heartbreaking loss for and very well. Then Northvale Road, Cowboy Charlie.
Bandera Azteca. I mean, a lot of things were pointing towards this horse, wasn't it? Right? The drop in class is massive. It's so big. Two did good.
Photo and race
2 had a really
7.
good trip.
Please continue to stand by. A photo finish for the win.
And really, 3 had no excuses. Had an easy lead, no excuses on the drop in class. That's a really bad sign. No excuses.
Number 1, Bandera Azteca was first.
A horse like that is
Second,
supposed to win
Affection
there.
To Autism. Third, number 5, Northfield
So-
Road. Fourth was number 3, Cowboy Charlie. 1, 2, 5, 3. Your top 4 finishers.
You thought
of
the
race
3 was
7.
real washed
Please
out. Didn't look
continue
washed out to
stand
me
by
on the
until
track
result
when it was
is
running,
declared
but
official.
it ran like it was washed out. All right, let's get out to the golden hour now. All right, let's see if we can finish off the show with a win. 45 minutes to an hour left here. Let's start race number 8 here, golden hour. And I've handicapped most of these races, so let's look. So yeah, Emil, you like the numero uno? Very good, bueno. Yeah, beating the favorite. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. So we're gonna have to go to my notes in race number 1, aren't we? Okay. Unfortunately, these notes are supposed to transfer over to the golden hour. So let's see. Copy. Golden hour. Race number 1. All right, those are there. Okay.
And this race is now
Anita,
official. Now
race
entering the
number
winner's
9.
circle is number 1, Bandera Azteca, a 3-year-old dark bear brown gelding by Danzig Candy out of Seaside Sanctuary by Holy Bull. Bandera Azteca was bred in California.
Sorry, Matt. Okay. Okay. And then Golden Gate Fields, race number 8. Race number 8. Race number 9. Okay. Golden hour wagers. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Time for the glass of wine. All right. Well, Kathy's been on fire right now. Hey, Brooks, what's going on? Yeah, let's do this. All right. Well, Kathy's been on fire, so we're gonna. You have to when you got to ride that. You know. In this race, let's see. I put using all, so that look at. I'm not going to be much help in this race. I really wanted to like the 7 a lot, but I don't. The 7's going to come from behind, but I don't know that the 7's like a real true closer. You know, maybe I need the Scotch, Scotty. I know, huh? I know. You know what? Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, let's see if we can finish out this thing good. I'm going to need some help, though, because these cards have been really, really tough. I'm trying, Ryan. I'm trying, believe me. You know I'm rooting for you guys. So Jonathan Wong, okay, so I'll read this off to you. Maybe you guys will interpret this. $16,000 claim for Jonathan Wong. He's been on fire. 9-1 on the EquinEdge morning line on this horse, on the 1. And Pratt aboard the 2, facing winners. Inside post with speed. Can she clear? So I put, can this horse clear? And maybe it can. There doesn't seem to be that strong of a field in here. Pratt is aboard for the first time. And Mark Glatt and Flavian Pratt are 30% jockey trainer combination. So let's look at the 4 horse. Pace will be much hotter here than the last 2 races back. Speed to her outside forces Maldonado to send on the 5, Saturday Heist, because the 6 is fast, and so that's going to force the 5. I really wanted to like the 5, but the problem is the 6 is fast, so the 5 would have to go. 5 can rate, and maybe the 5 will. So Maldonado will have to give this horse a perfect ride, but we'll see. Dirt is a question mark on the 6. And the EE long shot not seen September of the 7. A lot of speed in here. I would throw out the last race for sure. Something happened, hence the layoff. And the 7 might get a really good trip. Okay. Next race, wide open race, 4 jockey trainer combination, 42%, but seems to need a lot of pace. I'm talking about Arch Prince. And the 6 horse, no speed, wide post, not my favorite for the win. Holy Ghost. I really didn't like this horse that much. This Mugaritz horse, top EquinEdge pick, could win the race. Bench judge. I'm not going to be surprised this horse runs a better race because this is just a wide open race. In the 9th race, expecting Pratt to get the lead. In this entire thing, if I had one horse that I thought was a single, it would be Constitutional Affair, the 2. But Irish Heat Wave has some good form right now. Umberto, Flavian's riding really good. I think the 2 can go gate to wire, has a big advantage in the pace number, and that's not always been the case with this horse. So Sprinter has been sprinting, stretching out. This horse, really, I don't know why. They've tried down the hill twice. I think I know why. because the horse the first time out got only lost by 2 lengths, but look, that was against a 56 SOR group, then moved up to a 60 and got its ass kicked. And the reason you know that is, look, it was only a length and a half back at the stretch, and down the stretch lost. And that's because the field was too tough. But this field is tough as well. But this horse is going to clear. So I don't love the 2, but you're going to get a run with this horse. You could get a price in here. I think we could see a really big payout here. I'm trying to think outside the box right now and figure out a single. Very tough on the lead, second off a layoff. And that is the 2 horse. I mean, maybe take a chance with this horse on singling it. That's a possibility. Also, I think this EquinEdge long shot, Chief Jackson, is going to run really good. I really do. And Wong claimed for $12,500. I mean, to put this horse in this allowance race for a $31,000 purse, he must really like this horse. It seems a fit. I didn't love the horse, but it does seem a fit in a tough race. This GSR drops, and there's tougher here for the 5, so I didn't love the 5. And then the 6 and 7 are both big closers. We'll probably cover those horses in here. So I'm prefacing this. I don't love this. Okay, so I'm going to put something together that, that I think, but I don't love it. Okay. That doesn't mean it won't come in. I'm just saying I don't love it. I'm working backwards. I mean, maybe Mugaritz. Maybe this horse can go gate to wire on the lead. It's dropping in class. Maybe they're just throwing it down their throats. Jonathan Wong's been on fire. I mean, maybe. River Rose is pretty fast, though, and might force the pace, right? There's a lot of speed in here. Ugh. Race number 8, the 5. Thank you for that. 5-horse Saturday Heist. I really like this horse, but I don't know the trip that it's going to get. I really don't know the trip, but maybe take a chance and do something like that since we, have it. But it's going to have to get the trip. I know this 5 can run. I know it can run. Something like that. I'll take a chance with the 5. Thank you for that reminder. This golden hour is growing. Really growing. $156,000 in the golden hour pick 4 pool. I mean, this thing would get 80,000 before. Now this thing is really, really growing. So that's really good. We're going to see probably 200,000 in this thing. So love to see this bet growing. I'm learning Spanish, and so it's very intriguing. Dennis Yamil, no entiendo on what you're asking, but hermano is brother. So that I know. But I would take a chance on this 5 Saturday heist since I really don't like this is so rough. But if the 2 clears easy, the 2 is going to be gone because speed kills speed. I don't think there's any really true closers in here. And but they're taking off.
Between those two, now vying for the lead is Shanghai Sunrise with a quarter of a mile to go. It is Mucha Woman on the inside by just ahead. A 4-wide swoop coming from Wish They All Could Be. They're at the top of the lane. In between those two is Hotrageous, who fights on. Shanghai Sunrise
this is the one I was
actually in
worried
serious
about.
traffic. Angles out for the drive now. And on the far
I
outside,
really thought
smitten
this
by
damn 3 would
Kitten,
run
a
better.
16th to go.
And here comes
Mucha
the
Woman,
2.
Wish They
He's
All
coming
Could
from
Be,
behind, but he's not
joined
going
by
to get there.
Smitten by
7's going to
Kitten
win.
late. Wish They All Could Be wins it.
7-2-3.
Second between Mucha Woman and a flying Smitten by Kitten, then Lil Grayson and Shanghai Sunrise.
7 horse. Kathy had the 7 horse? Wow. Way to go, Kathy. Look at you. On fire. EquinEdge long shot. You got it in the tourney, Bill? Way to go. That's so good. EE long shot. Kathy is on fire. See? Kathy is the horse whisperer.
Number 7, Wish They All Could Be was first. It's a photo for second.
Bill, stoked for you on that. That's a really great horse to have in the tournament. Way to go. All right, one more race at Santa Anita. And we'll have the Golden Hour Daily Double starting in that race number 9. I know, right? we actually are. You wouldn't believe all the new subscribers, and they're all over the world. It's really cool. I mean, and we've only been in business for like a couple of years now. So, and we really didn't promote anything for probably the first year. So it's really neat. Kathy, when's your birthday? Yeah, let us know where you're at, Bill. We're rooting for you. Remember I was talking about the 7 initially, and I said I'm just worried that it's not a true closer, but look at my note on the 7, right? It said EE long shot, not seen since September. A lot of speed in here, would throw out the last race. Doesn't look like a pure closer, but might get the trip. We have a lot of people from Australia, and eventually we're going to have races from Australia as well. So we'll have a lot of people down there. 17th. Happy birthday, Kathy. I love when the women come on here and crush. Cindy, Deb. We're gonna do Hong Kong as well. We'll do the Golden Hour Daily Double in a second. We gotta do Golden Gate first and see if we can make some money on a vertical, and then we'll do the double. I haven't used it yet, but I have an interpreter app where supposedly
winner circle number 7, Wish They All Could Be.
Supposedly I'm able to scan what's written here, and it would show me in English what it is. Let me see if it works. If I can find the app. Translator. It's a Google Translator. Now, let's see here if I can. Okay, so Yamil is saying, I don't understand and he doesn't understand us and those who give plays because he is flying. I have been watching Australia Racing and EE. That's pretty cool, actually. It actually worked. Wow. Pretty neat. Okay. Kathy in Fuego right now, in Fuego. Buenas noches. That is good evening. Good evening. All right, so we've got Golden Gate Fields race number 8. It's a wide open race. The 4-horse, you know, it's jockey trainer combination of 42%. Seems to need a lot of pace. And no speed, wide post, not my favorite for the win on the 6. And this horse is 8-5. The 5-horse, so let's look at the 5 Mugaritz and see. This was on turf last time out. So here's what throws you off for sure. But then the horse had a layoff. On 9:18, the horse was 15% to win, 5-2, and did not run. Now it's done all of its best racing on the lead, but something happened and then a layoff. Then comes over and goes gate to wire on the turf. The GSR kind of stays the same, was 35% in that race and a 54 SOR. This is a bit tougher SOR, but it looks like this horse has the speed to do it. But the 3-horse River Rose is very fast as well. So, you know, a lot of times too, and this tool's coming, I'll look on this and click on the 6 months. In the last 6 months, River Rose has got 2 second-place finishes in 7 tries. Mugaritz, 1 win. Bench Judge, no wins in 5 tries. So this kind of gives you a little bit of an overview. 1 win for the 4. 1 win, 2 seconds, and 2/3 for the 2, Imperial Creed. That's the EquinEdge long shot. And then this one second-place finish. So Imperial Creed is a horse just off of that we can look at. Yeah, they're I mean, these cards have been really, really rough. And Imperial Creed's been not seen since December. Was 11% in that race, only lost by 2.5 lengths. That was 8.5 furlongs, cuts back here. The GSR goes down 2 points, no big shakes. 2 races ago, same conditions, everything the same. The horse won by 3/4 of a length, but it was at 46%. Now it's at 24%. Like, to me, Imperial Creed's the type of horse that just going to be like right there. Going to come up late, be right there. I take each track separately. Like on Woodbine Synthetic, you have to be near the lead to win in most races. Here, I really feel like at Golden Gate, you can't be way far back, but it's this track is probably one of the best tracks in the nation. It's really, really good. It really is good. A lot of people have tried to copy this track and have not been able to. They've done a really good job with it. Bench Judge, the 7-horse, seems to need the lead for its best in this race. You can see it really doesn't pass horses, but it's also had a bit of a layoff. And so it'll throw you off a little bit. Good trainer, good connections. This is just a really, really wide open race. Interesting, low in 19 starts at 8 furlongs in the synthetic. The 5 horses won 9 races. So that's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. You know, a lot of horses at this level, they just don't win back-to-back, though. Have you noticed that? Like, be careful for these types of horses. They don't win back-to-back. Look at them. Show me one horse that's won back-to-back races in here. You see that? That's a handicapping angle for you as well. Right here, down here. So this horse can rattle them off back-to-back. And the workouts are tremendous. Look, it looks like this horse is doing very well right now. Since that last race, 4 workouts, 12 of 106, 38 of 90, 3 of 55, and just cruising here 5 furlongs. I probably would go the 5 gate to wire. So Dennis likes the 7-3. So 7-3, Bench Judge over River Rose. That's what he likes. Buena suerte. Thank you so much. Yeah, we weren't as hot today, but you guys were hot and doing well. When I was handicapping this morning and this afternoon, my eyes were just bugging out. That ever happened to you? Just looking at so many races, it just got, and they all look the same to you. That was kind of me today a little bit, but you guys are doing good. Let's finish out good here. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if I'm forced to bet one horse, it would probably be the 5 horse. But I think the 3 can press. But this horse is the only one that's proven that can win back to back. So I'd probably go with the 5. But they're at the gate right now. Let's see what happens. Good luck. Or I go with the 5, or I go with what Kathy likes. What's Kathy like? Oh, come on, Kathy. Listen, if you're gonna be like the top dog on this show for a while, you can't pass on races, okay?
Post. Imperial
all right.
Creed takes her spot. She is facing the boys today. River Rose next.
Buena suerte, everybody. Good luck to you in this race number 8. We've got the Golden Hour Daily Double coming up next here from race number 9 from San Diego Park.
Fully into the gate. She's about 3
Matt Dinnerman with the call.
They're going to open the front of the gate just a little bit here for Imperial Creed. Imperial Creed going to back out, so they're going to open the front of the gate for Imperial Creed as we welcome in our good friends down south at Santa Anita Park tuning in. We're on their feed now. Hello to you, Southern California viewers. This is the second leg of the Golden Hour late pick 4. Imperial Creed has loaded. So is River Rose.
Kathy, okay. See, that you can't take time off.
Their spots in the gate.
You just don't. You can't do it. All right. So Kathy's coming with the 7-3. We forced her hand, and she's coming with the 7-3. All right.
Outside bench judge.
Let's see what happens here.
To complete the feed.
Go, Kathy. Where's Cindy? We missed Cindy's picks. Cindy never comes with picks anymore.
And Lara.
That was really cool with Matt giving us the shout out.
River Rose going to the front.
I don't like what the jockey's doing with the 7. I mean, he took the horse way too wide.
His first career route
came in a little bit, but still, we'll see what happens. But 5 horse going to get the lead. Hopefully, the 3 horse will sit and go, okay, and he is. You can see the jockey putting the brakes on, going the 5's too fast. The jockey on the 5's doing a very good job. And let's see if this horse can get back-to-back wins here. Mugaritz, very hard knocking.
Strides clear, gets over to the fence and opens up a length and a half. River Rose happy to sit off the pace setter in second on a hold. Bench judge is also tightly held right now on the outside, and Mugaritz has taken
something
an
happened to the
awkward
5
step there. That's the 5. Mugaritz being pulled up. Number 5, Mugaritz pulled up out of the race. The favorite Mugaritz with a half mile to go. So they're down the backside here. And River
look at the
Rose
7 horse. I mean, wow.
With bench judge.
Look at this. Look at Kathy. Come on, 7-3 for Kathy. One time. The 3 is Cindy's play. All right.
Now in third. Next on the outside is Imperial Creed set to log with Arch Prince losing crowd. And
nobody's coming.
Trying to get out of last.
One's coming a little bit. Going away party.
Battle on the lead here. Bench judge confidently.
Oh, look at the 7. Wow.
Those two are off the turn.
Come on, 7-3. One time. One time for Kathy. One time. How on fire is Kathy? Come on, 3. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up.
I'll tell you what, he loved
cut these horses off. Stay up. Stay up.
The one who got the worst of it. Coming back to the
look at Kathy, though. 7-4-6.
Photo finish
wow.
for second. Holy ghost.
Wow,
also
Kathy.
Arch Prince. And River Rose was next.
In fuego. In fuego. That is awesome. 7 gets the win. Incredible. 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 Bench judge 21-1. You know what? That's the wonderful thing about this show. I love it, right? It's just incredible, right? It's like Cindy's hot, or like it's so good. Now it's Kathy's hot. Yesterday I was hot. So neat. Something happened to the 5. You know, it's, I think, how old is the horse? 7? Yeah, 7. So, you know, look at wide open race. When that happens, what do? You just, you know, do an all or you know what I mean? Back at it tomorrow, Bobby. You have a good evening as well. Be safe, okay? John. You better get in line, John. The Siete won the race. He's not saying, Scott, I need a horse. He's like, Kathy, I need a horse. Hey, why not? Let's ride the hot person right now. All right, let's see here. I need my translator. I'm gonna get my translator. Okay. Right here. Tell me what Dennis is saying right there.
Dennis. No lo puedo creer. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and here? No. What's Bill saying? Okay, what did Dennis say here? Iquero don en Santa Iquero?
¿Y cuál dan en Santa Anita, hermano?
Okay,
And
my
what-
brother, right?
And what do you and which
What do
one-
you like? What do you
in
like?
Santa Anita,
It's Santa
hermano.
Anita. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. We're getting, yeah, it's pretty cool. Huh? I know.
Where's that from?
Yamil, how do you say where you're from again?
¿De dónde?
¿De dónde eres? Dennis, ¿de dónde eres? Yamil, ¿de dónde eres? What's it saying here?
¿De dónde eres? Yo miraba mucha hípica. I looked at a lot of horse racing TV que es en español, pero no invocaban una de estas andan volando.
So from Uruguay. Yamil's from Uruguay. And then Dennis is
De
from Venezuela.
hermano.
Oh,
Ajá.
bien.
Dato, hermano, las felicito.
All right, so let's, we got Santa Anita, we got the Golden Hour Daily Double. I do like the two best, but I don't love the two. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. I don't think so. I don't like Siete. No, no bueno for me. Let's see here. Can we get, oh, it's $80. Can't do that. How, there's something, I don't feel like from Brazil. Oh, nice. How cool is this? Uruguay, Venezuela, Brazil. Amazing. Amazing. Do you know we're going to have the site in Spanish probably within the next 3 to 4 months. So that's going to be something you can look forward to. How do I say that? Let's see here. Okay. So, el sitio estará en español pronto. Very good. You guys are funny. Listen, I'd be taking this more seriously. You guys are gonna, I'm sure, I'm just kind of hosting this thing right now. I literally have no clue who's going to win these next two races. I like the two best, but there's something about the two that throws me off that I don't think is that great. So, you know, you know me, I don't want to lead you guys to the wrong thing. So I shot my wad early and that was it. And so I know that the 6 and 7 are big closers. I will say this in the last race. I felt like the 2 and the 3 could run better. I feel like the 2 second off the layoff could run good. I feel like you have to use these 4 horses in this race here. I don't know. You're looking at the 5 or 6 here? I mean the 6 horse. Kathy said she likes the breeding on the 7. I mean, who am I to argue with Kathy or with Kathy right now? I know. Bill, believe me, if I loved something or really had a strong opinion, you know me, I would give it to you. I would say the best chance. We got to get this golden hour fixed. Brad, if you're watching, we should have the live odds on the golden hour. We used to. I don't know what happened. So let's go out here. 11-1, EquinEdge morning line here. Liberal 5-1. Four, 5, 7, Kathy. Kathy likes the 4, 5, 7. Tuffer's got the 4, 5, 7, 2, 1. What do you mean 4, 5, 7, 2, 1? Why don't you just pick every horse? Now you sound like me. Cindy likes this. All right, let's see. Source went off at 19-1 last time, was 6%. Now it's 13%. I like the Yamil likes the 4. I'm going to tell. I would say the 2. I would say the 2. I'll get one more horse in there in this race. And it would be the 6. Bill, I'd probably take the 6. All right, that's my golden hour. 2-6 with 2, 3, 6, 7. All right. Last race at Santa Anita Park. Frank Miramani with the call. Good luck, everybody.
Going in. And they're off. Very smooth beginning. Constitution Affair is going out for the early lead. Fly to Mars has some speed. And Niles Channel with the white blinkers moves up to take second. Fly Nightly 3 wide into the first turn. Happy is toward the back of the field. Joined at the rail by Irish Heatwave and another 2 back to Liberal. Into the first turn they go, chasing Constitution Affair, who makes the lead very easily, cruising along with a 3-length cushion. Niles Channel second, Fly to Mars hugs the rail in third. Then Fly Nightly, 4 lengths off the lead. Irish Heatwave is next. Happy and Liberal. Onto the backstretch. Constitution Affair by a length. Niles Channel second, Fly to Mars. Fly Nightly is next. Irish Heatwave is close up in 5th as they pass the half-mile pole, just about 3.5 off the lead and under a nice hold as well. 2.5 more back to Happy and Liberal. Into the far turn, Constitution Affair joined by Niles Channel. who's within a half length but pushed along from second. Irish Heat Wave is splitting rivals to come after the top pair. He'll make a 3-wide bid in the orange cap. And Fly to Mars is down at the rail. Liberal running on from behind, top of the stretch. Constitution Affair tries to make a dash for home. In the center, Liberal and Irish Heat Wave are both closing. Niles Channel fights on 2, coming to the 16th. Constitution Affair, gritty on the front end, maintains a length and a half lead close to the wire. And it's Constitution Affair all the way. Brilliant ride by Flavian Pratt to get the favorite home. Liberal flew late. Behind them, it was between Irish Channel. All
right, so the 2 holds on the pace of the race, gets the win. 6 ran a good race, but 2 horse holds on to get the win. All right, so the old guy still has a little bit left in him. So that's the only horse I put a note on. I didn't love it. And look at it, barely won. And look at that. You see a wall of horses down the stretch, right? I mean, these races have been really, really tough today. They really have. So, but we got that. He's tough, man. He just knows how to time races. Right? Just put Brad in the win. I know. 2, 7. So which golden hour here? Let's see here. Wow, you guys aren't going to believe this. I didn't see this, honestly, but the email algorithm popped up this 7 horse here, Bench Judge, the one that paid $44.40. So that's incredible. Did not see that. Did not see that. Sorry, guys. Oh, you've got that, Barbara? Nice. 3, 5, 6, 7. All right. Well, I'm Kathy Baum. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here on the email. And it had the 6 horse in this leg here. No, not here. In the one we just watched, so which didn't win. But it did have the 7 horse. The reason I missed it is because what it does is it gave the EQC. Right? So that's the special wagers. I got to tell John to change that. So when those emails come through, and EQC race 2 would be Golden Gate Fields race 8, correct? Right? I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at my emails, but look. No, you won't be able to see it, will you? Let's see here. You see what I mean? You guys see that? EQC 2. And then it gave the 6 horse EQC 3 in the 3rd race, right? So that threw me off. I didn't know what that was. I know. So it had the 7. So I know that threw me off. I'm like EQC, and then it just hit me that EQC is either the Stronach 5 or it's the cross country bet, or it's the golden hour. Okay. One more race. I told you these races go by fast. 45 minutes from race number 8 at Santa Anita to the final race number 9 at Golden Gate Field. So it's huge. So $44 horse. All right, Golden Gate race number 9, last race. The Cindy Kathy Baum Hour. That's right. That's what's so great about this. All right, I have notes. Very tough on the lead, the 2. Second off the layoff, shot of a lifetime. 8-1 right now. I really like even though this horse got its butt kicked by a few of these in here last time out, this one, 7 and the 6, this happens all the time where these horses need races. This is why you need these algorithms. And I've just seen this scenario before. This 3 is going to run better. Long shot, I'm expecting a better effort. Wong claimed 12,500. And the fact that the EquinEdge morning line 7-1, I don't really love the horse. I think it's getting bet because of Wong. The 7 and 6 are going to finish, no doubt about it. The 2 and the 3, I think the 2 and 3, I would do a trifecta box, 2, 3, 6, 7. 2, 3, 6, 7. That's amazing. Bill, great job. That is great. What was the entry? How much to get into that, Bill? Marta likes the 7. Tom's surprise. And Dennis likes 2 y 5 y 4. And I don't have a strong opinion. I don't really love the 4. I think it's one of these horses. But we have the golden hour, right? Shot of a lifetime. $1,500 tender. Nice. All right. Hey, you had fun, profit. 18 out of 376 is phenomenal. Ice cold. Trifecta. Okay, let's do this. Let's do trifecta for $7 and let's see what it gives us. Oh, we have it locked. Hold on. Clear all positions. Boom. 6 and 7 with 4, 6, 7 with 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I disagree with it. I'm going to force it to do that and then regenerate. There you go. That's my trifecta. 2, 3, 6, 7 with 6, 7 with 2, 4, 6, 7. I like the 3, the EquinEdge long shot. I don't, let's see here. No me gusta el 5. So I don't have an ice cold in here, Jay. I just really don't. So while I have a chance here before this race goes off, just want to give you guys a big shout out. You guys make this. You make the entire thing. You make the show. You make EquinEdge. Even like I got a little bit tired today. But what's cool is we're just sitting there talking horses, you guys giving your picks, things like that. One of us is hot. Kathy's been hot today. It's been great. And we can't tell you how much we appreciate your support, and we're here to support you as well. And a lot of great things are coming for EquinEdge. A lot of amazing things. So look forward to that. And what else? We have a show tomorrow. I think it's at 4:45 tomorrow as well. So on Monday, you guys will be seeing me tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be able to join. I know. Yeah, I was a little dragging today for sure. And but it was great. You guys are amazing. And we're really grateful for you guys, everybody. The support of EquinEdge means a lot. Big shout out to Andrew and to Tyler and to all Astronic Group, because the support, being able to show the races and all that, you don't know. It's not a given. So please, if you get a chance, give them a shout out somehow, whether it's on Twitter or whatever it is, tag them. It's really important. Also, there's a look at Matt's selections here for the final race, 6, 7, 5. Yeah, they've just been fantastic. I'm super supportive, so really grateful for that. If you haven't liked the show yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the show. That'd be great. Marta's from Colombia. Buenas noches, Marta. ¿Qué tal? See you, Chuck. You're welcome. Thank you too. It's all of us together. But and also I was telling you guys too earlier in the show, we've got ticket books. So you're going to be able to save all your tickets, follow them either on your mobile or on your desktop, and follow all your tickets and see the updates on them. It's going to be so cool. Race replays, live races are coming. The link feature, which is like the formulator, that's coming. Really cool stuff that's coming on the website. You guys are going to love it. And we made the SORs better today. That was launched today. You guys, it's seamless. So really happy for everybody. And we're going to keep on doing more, right? We just want to keep on adding more to the game, make the game better. We want to support the PDJF. Mike Joyce does an amazing job leading that with help, but PDJF, we want to support all the retired horse foundations as well. We're going to support those eventually. That's really the goal. We really want to do that. Those are important causes that are very important to me. We also want to support responsible gaming. And so we're building like tools for the handicapper to help them manage their money and stuff like that. And the reason is because early on, I really didn't know how to manage my money. And so that's really important to me as well. So this is where it's going. It might take 2 or 3 years to get there, but that's where EquinEdge is going. And the entire team is very motivated for all these causes and for the betterment of the sport of horse racing. And we'll be global as well. So I know that's actually true. I need to install a translator in the chat or just get better at my Spanish, right? As they're going into the gate. I think the 2 and 3 are going to run good. The 6 and 7 are going to finish. And I know we're live to the 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, I believe, in the Golden Hour Daily Double. Again, big shout out to Frank Marimani over at San Anita Park. Big shout out to Matt Dinnerman, who's about to call this race number 9 here from Golden Gate Fields. Good luck here in all your wagers, okay?
Park, tuning in for the last leg of the Golden Hour wagers. A good allowance race to end our day, our feature. Chief Jackson, post 3 has got in. Claim of Passion coming up to post position number 4.
See. Quattro can win.
Heat and reheat to post position number 5.
Yeah, Sam Houston with the 12% takeout. Cindy and the wagering there, the pools have been bigger, and the races have been great. Good fields.
Still working with heat and reheat to take his spot in the gate. Heat and reheat went in, then backed away. Heat and reheat goes in. Table for 10 will be second to last. And to the outside, Tom Surprise to round out the field. And they're off in the nightcap. A smooth break for all the runners, and there's a lineup on the lead in the first 16th of a mile. Black Caspian is quickest of the ball. Shot of a lifetime, aggressively ridden by Julian Coutant, takes the second spot. Chief Jackson third with Claim of Passion. Heat and reheat parked 5 deep on the course as they hit the clubhouse turn. Table for 10 second last. Tom Surprise the trailer. They're in post position order, believe it or not, as the 7 runners race around the clubhouse turn. Black Caspian at 21-1 is the pacemaker by a length and a tail. Shot of a lifetime in the second spot. Chief Jackson off of him. He's running in.
I didn't think the 2 could rate, but we'll see. But the 2 is actually rating just fine. But I love the way the 3 is running right now.
2 at a table for 10 in a similar margin to Tom Surprise, who will have to pass the ball, the favorite. He's 6-5, and he's 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Black Caspian, who moves right along with a half mile to go. He's still in charge.
Right now, I would take, if you gave me $1,000, I'd put it on the 3 to win. win.
second
6-1 on
spot.
Chief Jackson. Got bet
third,
late
the
too.
outside. Plymouth
Remember,
Patrick
that's why
saving
you have to
ground
look
as he
at
rounds
the
fourth
system
turn now.
knows
He
these
can
things. Look at the 2 and the 3
redeem.
coming.
For more
And the
under a
6 and
little
7 are going to
pressure now.
finish.
Then comes table
No
for
question
10,
about
still
that.
second to last, shaken up by
Come on,
Pedro
2.
Guerrero. And Tom Surprise stays on the inside, still last, is beginning a move.
Three's
Tom Surprise as they
leveling
hit the
out.
quarter pole. Black
Seven's loaded.
trying to see this out for the final 3/16 of a mile.
No way
And he
this two's
swings
gonna
for
one's gonna
Lincoln
keep going.
and
Come on, 2.
Shot of a lifetime trying to wear him down. Tom Surprise continues a move, and here he comes on the far outside.
7 Tom Surprise.
With a last
Hard
to
knocking,
first
gonna get the
person.
win.
Look at him go. He's opening up now. Look at this. 4, 5 lengths ahead. Tom Surprise. He finishes
The
full
2
of run,
closers.
full of energy, and another big
Turned it around on the
Rondo
6. 6
Ayuso,
beat
a
the
hat
7
trick for
last
him.
time out, and Tom
Table for
Surprise
10
gets it
second,
this time.
Black Caspian hold third.
Really
Then
good trip and wins for fun. Hard knocking. Tom Surprise getting the win there. 6-5 goes off at. Unbelievable. But that's good. Viva Colombia. Yeah, so volveremos a Haseo mañana por la noche. Okay, which I said we'll be back. I didn't say it very good, but I said we'll be back tomorrow night to do it again. And so hopefully you guys can join us tomorrow on Monday. I don't know. I think it's a holiday of some sort, isn't it? That's why they're running tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Martin Luther. Okay, it's Martin Luther King Day. And you're welcome, Alan. Thank you, guys. Chuck, appreciate it. Kathy, great job today. Cindy, thank you. Always good to have you. We've missed you. You've not really been on that much, so I hope you're doing okay. Gary, thank you as always. I hope you're feeling good too. Leah, everybody, really appreciate you guys' support. You guys are amazing, and we're really grateful. Big shout out to Andrew and Tyler from Santa Anita Park, the Stronach Group. Big shout out again to Frank Miramani, to Matt Dinnerman, also to my team, Jeff and Chris and both Mikes and Brad and Moxum, Logan. Big thank you to them. It takes a lot of people to put this together. And if you don't mind, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to like the show. Okay, everybody. And we'll see you back tomorrow night. Have a good Sunday. Bye-bye. Hasta mañana.